Fro, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Then we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young. We both know we guys come around just when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. Then we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
Larry fucking Nance. Dyson fucking Daniels. Listen, family. Listen to me. Listen to me. Let's do some I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. I said that the Hawks was not going to get Brandon Ingram because I don't believe that the ownership is committed to winning. The ownership is not committed to winning. And what you're seeing right now, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. If the team was committed to winning, right, you would have at least got Brandon Ingram. Because at least you can come to your fan base and say to your fan base, hey guys, we traded Murray, but we got another guy who's a former All-Star. Listen to me. Follow me real quick. And I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm upset. Okay. I want y'all to follow me real quick. And then I'm gonna drop the link so I can hear from everybody else. Cause maybe there's somebody out there that can talk some sense to me. Cause right now I'm this close of getting off of here and going to the garage. But I want you to walk with me real quick, okay? Walk with me real quick. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not that we traded Dejounte Murray. I have no problem if the team makes a move that's gonna make us better now. Walk with me. A 2025 first round pick via Lakers. Wait, what's the two picks? A 2025 first round pick and a 2020 least favorable. But get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Them picks ain't gonna be shit. Nigga, LeBron about to re-sign with the Lakers. That pick ain't gonna be shit in 25. That shit gonna be in the 20s. 2027 first round pick, least favorable Bucks. Nigga, we just made the Pelicans better. That pick ain't gonna be shit. Let's go look. I'm going to show y'all something. Because I think I said this earlier in one of the groups I'm in. That if they make that deal for Dyson Daniels and what's my guy name? Larry Nance, that the priority is to cut salary. So I want you to walk with me real quick, and then I'm going to drop the link. Give me 5 minutes, guys, and I'm going to drop the link. Because I don't want to drop the link and then y'all just sitting backstage. I'm going to drop the link. Give me 5 minutes. Let me share this screen because I want y'all to walk with me real quick. Because I want to show y'all what this is what I do, right? Let me go here. Let me start here on Twitter. Okay. Let me start on Twitter. And let's Twitter. Okay, now let's go. Watch this. Atlanta Hawks Sports Street. Let's go to the money. Anytime, let me tell y'all something, guys. As a lifetime Atlanta Hawks fan, anytime we make a move, the first thing I do, I go look at the money. I go look at the money. Let's look at the money. So it says here that Dejounte Murray, let me scroll up a little bit. Okay. Dejounte Murray, god damn, Sport Track don't play, didn't already move this dude off the roster. But we know how much Murray was going to make next year. He was going to start off at 20, if I'm correct, he was going to start off at $27 million, 28, somewhere around there, right? Larry Nance Jr. makes $11 million. Cool. Dyson Daniels makes $6 million. Cool. Right? The 2 picks. When is Larry Nance expiring? Let me see what he got here. 24, 25. He's expiring. He's an expiring contract. Why am I yelling? Because once again, I told y'all they trying to cut salary. They're not trying to win. I don't understand how cats don't see that. He's expired. They're cutting salary, bro. Dyson Daniels made $6 million this year and $6 million next year. These dudes not trying to win. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you Trey Young, are you excited about this move? Are you really? Keep it up. Keep it a buck. Are you really that excited about the move if you're Trey Young? Oh, what? We got who? We got Dyson Daniels. Oh, turn up. We finna win. And who else did we get, coach? Hey man, we got Larry Nance Jr. Oh my God, not the Larry Nance Jr. What? We got Larry Nance and Dyson Daniels? I really find it hard that Trey Young is excited about a move like that. I'm really excited. I don't really think this is a move that shows your superstar you trying to win. But I ain't tripping though. I'm not even gonna trip. I'm not even gonna trip. Because guess what? I tell people this all the time. All they want to do is save money. And we fall for it as fans. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you got Hawk fans out there right now thinking that this is a win move. They think this is a win. So we going out there with Trey Young, Dyson Daniel, Jalen Johnson, a fucking rookie from France, and Clint Capella or Conwu. Who's scared of that lineup? Who is scared of that lineup? Trey Young, Dyson Daniels, Zach, the French guy, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Conwu. Are you scared of that lineup? Who they gonna beat? Who are they gonna beat? But I ain't even gonna trip, because guess what? Guys? I'm gonna be here watching it. But I told cats, I said, if they do this move, they're not trying to win. If they would have got Brandon Ingram in return, nigga, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we did. We just hooked the fucking Pelicans the fuck up right now, dog. We just hooked the Pelicans up right now. So you want a fringe all-star with no defense? Who the fuck is Dyson Daniels? How many points he averaged per game again? Who is Larry Nance Jr.? What type of points was he putting up? I find it very funny. I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious how people will say, well, Murray don't do this, but then support niggas who don't even do what he was doing. Nigga, you gave the Pelicans, they finna come out that bitch with Zion, Murray, and Ingram. You traded for a fucking, bro, we traded a starter for a role fucking player. Is Dyson Daniels gonna give me 22 fucking points? Okay, y'all say he's solid. Okay. Let me pull it. Let me look at his stats real quick. Let me look at his stats. Y'all say he good? Y'all say he bout it? Okay. Y'all say he bout it. No worries. No, let's look at the numbers. Because that's what everybody like to do with me. They like to go look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers here. Dyson Daniels stats. What am I getting for? Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, 5 points. Does this say 5.8 points, 3.9 rebound? Nigga, you should, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all should have, Landry Fields, you should have just went and got Chris Dunn for the cheap. He could give you 5 fucking points. You should have went and got what's the dude we had and we let him leave? The guard. What's his name? That we let and he went to the Wizards. You should have went and got him for $6 million. 6 points. He can't even score the ball. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. All those people out there, that's what we end up with. You couldn't find no other deal? At least Austin Reed give you 15. And nigga, you know what cats gonna tell me? This what they already know what they're gonna say. Man, this dude's a dog on defense. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna drop this link, man. I'm gonna say something. When this season start, nigga, we better be a motherfucking top 10 goddamn defense. We better be a top 10 defense the way y'all say this nigga can defend. We better be a top 10 defense because we just traded for a nigga who averaged a triple fucking single. Let me see what Larry Nance did. Maybe he did some shit. Let's see what Larry Nance Jr. did last year. Let me look. 5 point. Man, I cannot believe this bullshit. Let me see what Larry Nance did for. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, dog. 6 points? 5 How many teams this dude been out? Bruh. Oh my God. He ain't even better than Clint Capella. Why? Tony Russell, why you be doing me like this, dog? What have I done to you? I ain't done nothing to you, Tony Wrestler, but support the team, man, for almost 40 years. Why you doing me like this, man? Why? We traded for two niggas who combined average 10 points, 8 rebounds. You ain't, bruh. Oh, my God. I know it's a salary dump. I already know it is. Watch this. Let me see. Let me look. Because Larry Nance Jr. is expiring. Okay. He's expiring. So, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, man. Why you Tony Wrestler? Why is you doing me like this, baby? Landry Fields, what are you smoking? There was nothing, there was no other deal on the table. This was the best you could fucking do. It won't nobody else out there. Nothing else out there. This was the best you could do for a dude giving you 22, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and he won't make it $30 million.
Go ahead, drop the leak, man.
Bro, what are we doing?
You already called it, bro. You called this shit,
bro. If I was Trey Young, man, listen, I'm not even gonna much lie to y'all, dog. Listen. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I love my Atlanta Hawks, man. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If I was I ain't even gonna lie. If I was Trey Young, I'd get the fuck up out of here, dog. I ain't even lying to you. If I was Trey Young, I'd be on my phone. Landry. We did who? You traded Dejounte. What did we get? Did you end up getting a BI deal done? No. What we get, Landry? Well, Trey, we got guys that actually have Hawks DNA. Really? Who? Are they an all-star? Let me guess. Give me a hint, Landry. No, let me guess. Are they all-stars? Well, not quite an all-star. Okay. Were they at least star? What team did they play on? I can't tell you that. You're gonna guess. Okay. Were they? Do they average? How many points they average? Well, they average. I'm not gonna tell you that neither because you're gonna guess. Well, God dang, Landry, who you get? That's gonna run with me so I can help lead the Hawks to the championship. Well, we got you. Double D. Double D. Who is Double D? You mean like breast? No, not those Double D, Trey. We got you other Double D. Who? Dyson Daniels. Who? We got you Dyson Daniels. Okay, I'm not familiar with his game. Because, because Landry, look, Landry, look. Because the Mavericks went and got KP, and then when that didn't work, they went and got Kyrie. Because I gotta, they comparing me and Luka. So I know you got me a Kyrie type player, right? No, but we got you 2 for 1. Who? We got you Double D, and we got you Larry. Larry Bird? Not that Larry, the black Larry. Larry Johnson? No, not Larry. We got you Larry Nance Jr. Wait, who? You sure you didn't mean Larry Nance? No, we got you Larry Nance Jr. Who? Okay. So you got me Dyson Daniels, you got me Larry Nance. Okay. Okay, let's see. What do they do? They both average triple singles. Oh my God. Trey Young, listen to me, my guy. Listen to me, Trey. This is coming from a die-hard Hawks fan for fucking, what am I now? I'm 47. 37-year Hawks fan. You understand me, Trey? I've been fucking with this organization. I've been suffering for 37 years. And if I was you, I'd get up out of here, dog. Do not waste your time, bruh. Do not waste your prime hoping these dudes, they're not going to do nothing for you. You going into year 7. You're going into year 7, and the best player that they got for you, they just got rid of to save some money. I'd get the fuck up out of here if I was Trey Young. I'm not even going to sit here and lie, man. So he's supposed... Listen. I'm going to say this right now. I hope and I pray to the basketball God, to Jesus, to Allah, to Buddha, to all the other gods in the universe, that these dudes win some games. But I'm going to tell you right now, my initial thought process behind this is, if I'm Trey Young, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, dog. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not doing it. You're going to send Trey Young out there with... I be trying to support this. I be trying to support these moves, man. I really be trying. I try to put on a good face, man. But, man, listen. Even the picks is shitty. If I was Trey Young, I would get the fuck up out of here so fucking fast, man. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Listen. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you something. We going to sit right here while we sitting right here and y'all in here telling me, hey, man, Dyson Daniels, he can defend. Murray going to be fucking trying to get to the goddamn finals with Zion. Bruh, it better be another fucking move after this, dog. It better be a fucking major move en route. It better be a major move in fucking route. Because once again, these dudes, now you gotta wait for the Dyson Daniels dudes to develop. You gotta wait for the French nigga to develop. Come on, man. Let me go and drop this link, man. Yeah, I said the finals. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something else. I put in the chat, I'm going to tell you something else. I got $100 that the Pelicans, they gonna beat us both times. Who want to take that bet? They going to come in this bitch with a motivated DJ, Zion Williamson, and beat the shit out of it. And they probably still going to have Brandon Ingram.
Check this out, Damon. CJ, Dejounte, Herb, Ingram, and Zion.
Oh my God, bro, they gonna beat us by fucking 50.
Drop that link, man.
And they gonna and tank for Cooper Flag.
That's Dex.
Just tank it. Stop bullshitting, Atlanta.
Oh, tank. We don't have that pick. We don't have that pick, do we? Oh,
we got a 25 pick, but this shit ain't. It's gonna be in the 20s. Mm-hmm. It better be another It better be a move after this, dog. For real, man. For real. It better be a move. Tank for the white guy.
Drop the link, Damon.
Tank for the white guy. Cooper. Oh, that's right. The Spurs got our pick. My bad. We can't even do that. We can't even tank for the white guy because we don't have our pick. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, my God. We are. Let me drop this link, man. Oh, my. But it got to be another move. It's got to be a better way. It's got to be a better way. It's gotta be a better. There go the link, man. Y'all come tap in, bro. Somebody gotta calm me down, bro.
Pin the link, Demond. Pin it.
Somebody got to come in here and calm me
Bro,
down.
it's a
Man.
wrap.
Please,
It's a wrap for you.
come calm
right
me
now.
down, man. Somebody
yeah.
come talk some sense to me, please.
No, you called it. You told them. You said you said they was gonna salary dump at the end of season.
I knew it. Because remember what I said, Foot? At the trade deadline, they put out that Landry, the reason he didn't move Murray at the deadline is because he didn't want to take back salary. And then I said it today in this other group I'm in. I said, if they make that move but when it leaked earlier today, I said, if they make that move, the first thing I did, I went to go look at the money. And when I went to go look at the money, I was like, oh, Dyson Daniel only making $6 million this year and $6 million next year. And Larry Nance is expiring. So what they really could do, they could buy Larry Nance Jr. out. They could just buy him out.
No.
But what they're going to do, they're probably going to keep him and play him and try to move him at the deadline because he's expiring.
Goodwill
Enterprises. Trey Young, we are trying to win next season. That's the point. And you can't sit here and tell me a nigga with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists is going to come in here and he going to turn into a top 10 defense. He going to improve us by 10. He going to make us. He only one dude. And then you gonna have Dyson Daniel out there with Trey, the French nigga, a Conwoo, and Jalen. Bro, let me tell you, bro, we are in that lineup right there is not gonna get you 40 wins. Who wanna bet that? That lineup not getting you 40 wins.
They're not done making moves. They're gonna make more moves than this.
Man, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think y'all missing the point.
Let me tell you something.
This was a dumbass move, though.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Like we were
every time I talk about the front office, you know what I use that y'all don't use? I use the front office history.
And they showing it.
So what big move, Jay? First, name me a big move that they've ever made. What big move they about to make now? That's your best trade asset. They made a big move to bring in Dejounte to begin with.
Hey, Trinity, turn some lights on, Trinity.
And the best you came away with was 2 niggas who average a triple single and 2 picks that's going to be in the 20s.
Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, you had no picks in those drafts before. Like, man,
you don't need the picks unless you rebuild it.
Players, not picks. Players.
The Hawks could not
get
Yeah, we can. Trinity, turn some lights on, Trinity. Yeah, I can hear you. Turn some lights on, bro.
Hey, Demond,
yes,
hold up. Demond. Hey, Demond, I want you to look at the screen. Look what I got for you. Demond, I want you to look at the screen real quick. He got traded for spam, pretty much. That is what he got traded for. It's time to cancel Landry's ass. I don't give a damn what you say. Landry's monkey ass got to go.
Get that nigga up out of here.
You telling me this was the
Landry
best
monkey ass
deal
got to go.
available? No. At least you could have got Brandon Ingram. And I ain't even a PI fan.
You traded him really for spam. You got 2 horrible players that you bring in.
You just turned the Pelicans.
You got wishful thinking picks.
You just turned the Pelicans, especially if they keep Brandon Ingram, you just turned the Pelicans to a top 4 team in the West.
Yep.
Exactly.
No fucking way, man.
Dude, that's what you just did. Because they were the top 4 team in the West the year before.
Maybe this not right.
And Zion got hurt.
Well, we all know Matt gonna come in here celebrating and tap dancing.
Yeah, like, is that better, y'all? Y'all see me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, you Gucci, man. All right, man. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, man. What's good, Ticket? What's good?
This man got ready for an MR.
You see it, Gerald.
Why they do me like this, Ticket? Why do they do me like this, man?
Bruh, like,
do you see this shit right here, man?
Bruh,
do you see this?
I've never seen.
See this shit? I bleed Atlanta Hawk, and this is how they treat me.
Bro, I've never seen
ridiculous.
Least favorable pick. I ain't never seen that before.
How you get the least favorable?
I ain't never seen that clause before.
This is how they do me. Look,
Bridges Bridges just got traded. One of those picks is the least favorable.
Bridges got traded for 7 fucking picks. 4 of them first round unprotected.
Yeah.
They don't value the point guard position the
Look at
same way
it.
they
This
value
how they
wings.
treat me. This how they treat me.
Shame.
Cody Russell. This how they, bruh. Oh my God, bruh.
I'm not shocked. I seen what they was talking about. They were talking about ESPN.
Yo, man, it's bad, y'all. It's bad.
This package.
This was last time.
Trash. Straight trash.
I'm just saying they was just talking on the draft night. We was all in here talking about this 2-3 days ago, when they were breaking down when Sean Marks was breaking down why the Hawks couldn't get a big deal for Murray and Dejounte. They were talking about the wing position is just more valuable. They weren't going to get a 7, 5, 6 first round pick draft. Teams are going to be more conscious. And in February, you could not give Dejounte Murray away. The only thing the Lakers wanted to give you was D'Lo.
Why are you? Why
do it though?
It don't make sense.
So did you want to keep going? So look.
Man.
We've been talking all off season about we got to make changes. We got to move pieces around.
And
2
what did I
years
say,
they
Jay?
went 55 and 62.
What did I say, Jay?
I'm not one of those people.
I said.
I'm just saying they're gonna make more moves, but like this isn't terrible.
But what I said was this. What I said was this, though, Jay. I said I understand moves have to be made. I'm concerned with the return. This is not a good return. So where you gonna get these other 22 points from now? Ricochet and Dyson Daniels?
I think it's gonna be more shots for Jalen Johnson, and they're gonna bring in somebody else. I think there's gonna be one more move that gets
So
made.
if Jalen Johnson can shoot,
What
if you
move?
think he can shoot like that,
I
We
don't
don't
know.
know yet. We don't know.
What move?
Who? Paul
We
George?
don't
gonna
know.
sign?
It's time to get rid of
You're not
Landry.
realizing-
I don't
Who's gonna
care
sign
what you
someone?
say.
Who's gonna
All
You're
these horrible
not
moves.
realizing
Fire
that
Landry.
Dejounte was closing games for us last season.
He
No one else was
was.
doing
He
that.
was. And you're
Exactly.
gonna have to find that somewhere else. I mean, I see what they're doing. They're retooling around trade. They
We
put
gotta
big
find
wings
that
around.
somewhere else.
But you
it's
also
not
get
Larry
rid of one of your
Nance
best
Jr.
defenders, which makes no sense.
If you're gonna give
I
away a
wasn't that high
closer
on
like
Dejounte Murray
DeJounte, you need to
playing
get
defense.
somebody
Again, he
else
had to
that can
cover
do
for
that.
Trey. What you mean?
But you just added 3. You in the draft and free agent. You just added 3 good defenders.
Again, Larry Nance has been trash since North Carolina. Go back and look at the footage, and this dude that you're bringing in is definitely
Hold on, wait.
suspect as Donald Trump's
What question?
So listen.
Wait, question.
I
So
just
who in the
want
draft was great defenders that we got?
I'm saying next year
Exactly.
they're
There's
either
only
going to
one.
start Kobe Buffkin at the 2 or they're going to start Ricochet.
They're gonna have to start reaching
Jay.
shit now. Who else is gonna fill that spot?
They're gonna, I mean, but think about how
Jay,
that's a much better defensive
read me
group.
the start.
So we have to wait 2 years.
Read me the starting lineup with the players we got now.
It's probably gonna look like something like Trey. You're either gonna have Trey. You're gonna have Trey. You're either gonna start Kobe or ZR at the 2, Hunter at the 3, Johnson at the 4, and if it's Capella still on the roster, you have Capella at your 5.
How many games that win you? How many games that win you, Jay?
It's gonna win us more than 35.
Hunter not about to
Oh really?
here.
Oh really?
I think this roster
Oh,
can win more than
man.
35 games now.
Oh
And
really?
They
we
went
got Matt
55
Jr. in
and
the building
62.
today, so
Like,
we
come
already
on,
know
it's
who he
not-
on.
Nah, that's cap.
I'm
That's
already
cap.
starting it.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm just
Not
saying.
the confidence,
I'm
Jay.
not gonna evaluate the Hawks move by move. I'm gonna wait to the end.
Why
of the
not?
offseason.
That's what we do. That's
Man,
what fans
why
do.
not? It's
Might as
been
well.
jacked up for a minute.
That's what
Because
we
if
do.
they
That's
if they open the door and they land somebody like DeAndre Ayton,
I bet-
at
And
five, I like
yeah,
the deal.
you really are Matt Jr. because you're sitting
somebody
there with
got,
all this
No, he
optimism,
is Matt
and
Rule.
you're
Somebody
saying you're
got
hoping.
feedback, man.
You're hoping.
Listen.
Who got that feedback?
What?
Who
We
got
won
the
35
feedback? The
games.
TV in the background.
We won 35 games. Like,
No, we did. We
you
won
gotta do
36.
something.
We won
We won
36
36.
games. Stop it.
That's so much better. 35 versus 36. You gotta
don't
do
matter.
something.
And this
if
is
it
what
don't
happens
work,
when
you
you
blow
have
it
a
up.
horrible
But at least when you blow it up, you
GM that
have
doesn't
good young
understand how to
players.
damn scout. Again,
Come on, man.
I stand 10 toes down on this.
Look. I gotta see what move gets made next before I say anything.
Shit, I don't.
When you
You got a few
get a guy that
days.
didn't even really work in the
Oh, that 2
system
more
and just
days
got
of free
given a
agent
job.
starts.
Come on, dog.
Okay, question, fellas. All right.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Somebody got feedback going on. I got to meet somebody, man, because I can hear myself. Let me ask you this. if you are Trey Young, this move right here, did that show the organization that you're trying to win?
Hell no.
Man, I don't know what the organization told Trey.
No, I'm asking you just this move right here.
I don't know. I don't know because
this move right here.
If anything, this is a reason for him to leave.
So you're not. So what you mean you don't know? Off this move right here, just this right here, you get these two dudes. Does this say we are trying to compete?
No.
That's all I was asking.
No.
That's all.
That's an obvious no. But
let me
again,
ask you this.
I have a hard time thinking that they would have made this move without getting Trey's buy-in. And I think there's another move coming.
I don't because they're trying to cut salary, and they did exactly that. This report came out in January. They did not want to take back salary. That was one of the reasons they did not move Murray at the deadline. Here right now, what they doing is they selling the fans on, look, we got Dyson Daniels and Larry Nance and 2 picks. But then when you look at the picks is trash because they're going to be in the 20. Okay?
But what picks did you have in those drafts to begin with?
But I don't really need to pick if it ain't lottery because guess what, Jay? I got how many young players I got that we not playing that need to play? Buffkin. You got Mo Gay.
Trading Dejounte just opened up playing time for those guys.
You got Seth Lundy. No, he didn't, because that's supposed to be Dyson Daniels, right?
No, Dyson Daniels is gonna play a role off the bench, but Dyson Daniels.
So you telling me,
they're gonna play
Jay, are you telling me we just traded for 2 bench players and 2 picks?
Effectively, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's worse. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is oh my God.
Yeah, effectively. Now, can Dyson Daniels improve and be something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't need I don't knows.
I don't know.
I don't know.
If you have 5 points per game,
I don't know Kobe.
That's what it's gonna be. They're gonna be trying to trade. It's like
Trey out of here.
This is really no different. From
Kobe new start point guard, start of the season. Watch.
Trey out of here, bro. Trey out of here.
I don't blame him.
What happens? Let's see what happens. I want to see what moves they make next.
I mean, it's 2 more days to the free agency, so
yeah.
Let me see. Let me look at Dyson Daniels. Let me look at his numbers for real now. I
don't know much about.
Let me look at his numbers right here.
Trey will be gone.
Let me see if he can shoot the ball. Let me see if he can at least shoot the damn ball. Let's look.
I looked at it. He was like 31 from 3, but I don't really know how he plays.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know how he
plays. He fit in. All bricks.
Yeah, I really don't know how Dyson Daniels plays. I couldn't tell you enough about him. But if you were a Hawks fan, you wanted to see Kobe Buffkin play more. The only way that was happening is if you traded one of these 2 guards.
Cool Gamer, you got to show your face to come on. Cool Gamer.
Oh my God, 31% from 3, bro. He shoots 64% from the free throw line.
Yeah, I know he can't.
Like big man.
I don't know. I wasn't too high on him coming into the league, but I haven't. Really
my God,
Larry Nance has been trash since North Carolina. Stop trying to defend that BS, bro.
Man,
this is the dumbest move I think the Hawks have.
On the deal with
made.
Like his daddy, bro.
What did you guys want for Dejounte? Brandon Ingram?
Bro, we could have got better. We should have got better players. They literally fleeced us.
I wouldn't even say that.
They literally fleeced us for spam.
At least give it Herb. Give it Herb Jones. At least
a can of spam.
I'll take Herb.
Come on,
man.
I
see you, Gabe. I'm gonna bring you up. Give me a second. This is what I wanted, Jay. I knew.
At least Herb Jones, something.
I knew that Murray.
Exactly.
Right.
I would have loved Herb.
I knew Murray was our best trade asset. I wanted. My thing was best. I wanted at least a starting caliber player in return. That was it.
Yeah, Herb would have been nice. He would have been nice.
At least,
but you know what?
And I'm not a fan. I'm not a BI fan. But at least if they would have got BI, I would have been like, I'm gonna tell you why. If they would have got BI, right? And I'm not a BI fan, but at least I would have been like this. Okay, my Hawks are willing to spend some money here. We trying to do something. We're moving forward towards winning. What we just did was move backwards to more developing. And now I believe, this is just me, this is my opinion. Once again, let me remind people, I'm just a fan. I believe that Trey Young will be moved because unless they go out here, and I don't even know who the fuck available now, unless they go out here and get him
Donovan Mitchell.
He won't. Quinn won't Donovan Mitchell.
You want him to go out there with Dyson Daniels, who can't fucking shoot, a rookie in Ricochet, who we got to wait for at least 2 to 3 years to develop. Jalen Johnson, we got to pray if he take another step. He gonna have to average about 22 points this year.
DeMond, you got feedback,
in the center
bro.
position, you still got Clint.
Yes. Hey, somebody,
everybody
mute. Everybody mute.
Come
I'm
on,
having
man.
a hard time hearing.
All right, yeah.
Oh, you couldn't hear me? You couldn't hear
No,
me?
I heard you. I heard you. It was just a lot of echo.
Yeah, you had feedback.
Okay.
Bro.
Hey, salute, man. Hey, listen, man. Salute to everybody who tapping in, man. We got Cool Gamer up here, Gabe up here, now Breezy up here, Trinity. Snacko ain't been up here in a hot minute. What's good, family? Talk to me, man. What are y'all? Listen, somebody got to calm me down, bro.
All right, yo, what's good, y'all?
Calm down, Devon.
I just want to say I just found your guys' channel like 30 minutes ago, so shout out to you guys. You guys have great vibes. I'm in Chicago, but I'm also like a huge Pelicans fan, and I know it looks impossible to think that like the Hawks low-key could have won this trade, but like going into this trade, something I think about is, do you guys as Hawks fans ever believe that a team with Trey and Dejounte as your first options could have led you guys somewhere long? And if following after that, me personally, I didn't, because I like Dejounte's game, but it's like you guys said, like the defense is not there. Now, as a Pelicans fan, I saw a couple people saying this in chat, and I could say as someone who watched 70 of their games last year, Dyson Daniels is one of those players that his stats don't tell the whole story. Yes, he was a little hurt. I saw a couple people make comparisons to him to Alex Caruso, who doesn't have like the most spectacular stats, but so much of his numbers and his impact is shown off the numbers. And that's like one of the biggest things when I think about when I see Dyson, like especially as a wing. Looking at the wings you guys have now, you have Ricochet, you guys have Jalen Johnson, you guys have a DeAndre Hunter, and now you have Dyson. So like as far as like the core wings for your team,
they about to get rid of Hunter. He's gonna go too.
All right, yeah, that's fair. I mean, but look, you guys have you guys have a strong core of 3 wings who I trust you guys.
They're gonna bring back too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've been watching. So outside of Trey, who else is gonna score for us?
I mean but that's also the thing though. Like, just from the few you guys better than I can, but from the Hawks games that I watched, it was kind of like a weird back and forth on like between Trey being like the primary ball handler and then Dejounte being the second. And of course, one could take over when another one was cold. But yeah. I think this kind of shows that the Hawks are willing to give Trey like the full keys to the offense. And sure, it might be inefficient in times. And yes, he has had the offense. He's had the keys before earlier in his career. But now, like you guys said, he's in year 7 now. He's a bit more mature. Now, as far as tempering our expectations, like you guys said, they only won like 36 games last season. Do I see them making a deep playoff run? I don't know. But it's like Damon said, like me personally, knowing Dyson Daniels' game, I could see a top 10 defense this season. I feel like defense is the biggest priority for Hawks because they can score whenever they need to. But
that's the only thing I know him for. I watched him in the playing game. He got real good defense. That's the only thing I know.
And again, like like Dyson,
Dyson about to be the new scapegoat. Who we gonna blame? That's what's gonna happen.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man.
All right.
Now, Murray and Trey. People say, hey, they don't work. That's another fucking strike against my front office. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they supposed to already know that before you make the fucking trade. Do they fit? Do they work together? So that's strike 1. Strike 2. I can understand saying, you know what? It's not working. Let's go ahead and make some moves, fix what we can. My thing is this. You have to get a better return than that. Because why? Now, I will say this. If this was Trey Young year 3, I can deal with that. Because then I'm like, okay, we got time. Trey's still developing. We got time for these other dudes to catch up. We don't have that time right now. We got a Trey Young going on in year 7, and we still have not put a multi-time all-star level player beside him or we've never put an all NBA player beside him yet. That's in a prime. Vince Carter and Trey. I mean, Vince Carter don't count. He was 50 when he got here. I'm so angry because I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing. They're saving money. They're cutting salary. And when you look at the money, Nav, I don't know if you caught me at the beginning, but what I said was every time my Atlanta Hawks make a move, first thing I do is go look at the contracts. And guess what? Larry Nance, he's expiring, and Jackson Daniels only makes $6 million. These dudes not trying to win. And so this is what I asked you, Nav. And you're not even a Hawk fan, so you can give me a non-biased, right?
Yeah.
If you are the star of my team, okay, Nav, the all-star, 25 and 10, and I come to you, excuse me, you came to me and you said, hey, I love Atlanta, but I want to win. And the first move I make is to trade, and believe it or not, is to trade the best player that we put beside you for a dude who, okay, I'll give him the defense, defending. He can't score the ball. Okay, so now if I'm Trey Young, now I have to wait. Nav, this is what I need from you, Nav. I need you to wait 2 more years so we can develop Dyson into shooting. Don't worry about Larry Nance because we either gonna trade him or let him walk because he's expiring. And I need you to give me another 2 to 3 years for Ricochet to develop and be whoever. What's your response to that if you the star of my team and I tell you that, and you going into year 7 and we just traded the best player we put beside you?
Right. And like, again, like, not to copy exactly what you did like a couple minutes ago, but like, I'm making that phone call, I'm saying it's actually funny you bring that up because like, there's actually a tweet of Trey on the phone right now post the Dejounte trade. And like, I'm not here to like prove to you guys that like this is like a balanced trade because like I'll be honest, this is like a fleece of hell. You guys absolutely got robbed. You guys got a bag of like low calorie Doritos for this. You guys got absolutely fleeced for this. Like and of course I'm not being like a blind optimist and be like, oh, like everything's rainbows and sunshines. But like, yes, it could have been a lot better. And yes, Landry's ass. Like I don't think any of us are contesting that. But I think you kind of just gotta like move forward with just like with like I guess optimism. And I know it's very hard to do that and to be that. But Dyson Daniels, I can the only thing I can say is that Dyson Daniels is a solid player. And like while there may not be like any light in this entire situation because you guys got hoed, one thing I can guarantee is that Dyson will give you like he'll try. He's one of those players that like dive for the ball every single possession. And maybe I don't know if those hustle points will make the difference in your guys' record or not. But I just want to say like it's a very tough situation. I totally understand your guys' frustration. And I think it was Historian who pulled out like the fire Landry bag. That shit was hard. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know what direction the Hawks are going because it's sort of like the Bulls. Like they're either like in half rebuilding mode or like half contesting mode. And going back to the Bulls, actually interesting that I bring that up. How would you guys feel about a Zach LaVine or a DeMar ending up on the Hawks? Is that something that would make sense for you guys or no?
Hell no.
I know.
If I wasn't worried about his injury history.
What's good?
I think the Hawks are gonna look to get a center that can score. Like I think they're gonna try to bring in a DeAndre.
What's good?
I think so too.
Hey, what's good, Gabe? Got my young homie Gabe tapping in with the game. What, Gabe? Call me. Hey. Talk to me.
Somebody got a lot of feedback.
You know what the Hawks should do is trade for like a Miles Turner.
Calm me down, Gabe. What's your thoughts, my guy?
That's impossible, but I like that.
Hold up, cool gamer. Hold up. Go ahead, Gabe.
What's going on, guys? I'm new, but I ain't new. I've been here. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't never came on stream. I actually ran into Mike in my job before. He told me to get up here, so I'm gonna get up here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But anyway, man, bro.
Hey, speak up. We can't barely hear you.
Okay, I was saying, man, bro, this is a very, very disappointing move. For sure. I kind of seen the direction we were going in once we drafted Ricochet. Is his name Ricochet? Yeah. Seeing the direction we were going, I was in the belief that if we was going to take Ricochet, I believe we should have traded the pick. If we was going to try and do something to contend, but that didn't happen. So I saw the direction it was going, and so this isn't a surprise to me. Landry hasn't really proved itself to be worthy of any good deal-making move. So I'm not really too surprised. It really just depends on what Dyson Daniels turns out to be. And I know the 2025 pick, I mean, it won't be worth much. So Dyson Daniels is going to really be the kicker for me. I mean, I don't see anything with getting good role players. If we get good role players, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But it just got to pan out because the trade for Dejounte should never happen in the first place. So, yeah, that's my take.
He was a stunt cost.
Appreciate you tapping in. What's good, Trinity? You there? I don't know. Trinity ain't there. I'm trying to get everybody so they can go ahead and get a 2 cents real quick before y'all, because when we do that open forum, hey, there's a problem. Heat, what's up?
Hi. Oh man, you guys got finessed. It's a bad trade in my opinion.
Okay.
You guys, your one pick isn't even, I think, from New Orleans. I think it's the better pick out of, who is it, the Bucks?
Mm-hmm. Buck Pelicans.
I just don't like it, I just think, I don't know. I watched the Miami Heat, and now I'm hearing we might try to trade for Trey Young, offer you guys Duncan Robinson and 2 picks for Trey Young.
I mean, listen, I don't push it past the Hawks.
Yeah, matter of fact,
or Tyler Hero.
Okay. Shout out Heat for tapping in, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hang on, Gabe's got a question.
Okay, hold up. Let's run through everybody so everybody get their point across. Let me get everybody so they make their point first before we turn up. What's good, RT? Talk to me, RT.
What's good, boss?
And I wonder
hey, man.
Is Trey Young?
It's feedback. Listen, hold up. I'm gonna have to mute everybody because I don't know who got that feedback. Go ahead, RT.
Could have gotten at least one more player with Dejounte Murray. I mean, I did read something earlier today that's saying everybody but Zachary Ricochet and Jalen Johnson are available for trade. So
they doing it, man. They doing it, RT.
They're gonna blow it up on us without telling us first, which
they say RT. They say we don't care as long as we can swag surf and get haircuts.
Y'all blow the thing up.
If Tony really wants butts and seats, this ain't the way to go.
I mean, hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I think Nav's got something.
Yeah. Thank you. I was gonna say. I mean, with that Jalen news out, like to me, like this Dejounte deal feels like they're accepting that they do need to rebuild. As you guys know, like you guys have not been in a winning position for a while. You guys could have gotten a lot more for Caruso, and at this point, you can only learn to accept it. I guess the one question that I do have, the other day in the draft, the Spurs traded away their pick to get 2 future first rounders, and the only thing I was thinking was, would those 2 future picks could be used in a trade package to the Spurs? Because rumblings of trade to the Spurs has happened for a while. So I guess the question I have to you guys is, how much would you guys want as far as assets if trade to the Spurs were to happen?
At least 3 first rounders.
Knowing Landry Phil, he gonna take 2 role players and 3 picks.
No, it would have to be salary match and the picks back for the Hawks to tank.
Yeah.
The Hawks aren't tanking. They're just retooling the roster around.
Bro, they rebuilding.
Hang on. I agree with Jay.
They rebuilding, man. Like, what up? You ain't gonna be satisfied till they actually trade Trey, huh? Then you gonna be like,
at that point, it's the writing's on the wall.
Bro, the writing is there. This is not a winning move. This is not a get better move.
but we don't know what move is happening next.
Okay, I told y'all what
Like
they
we
do.
don't know.
They
We
cut
have
in
no
salary,
idea.
dog.
It doesn't matter,
An
Jay.
example.
Hey, Snacko has something. Snacko, you got something to say? You been on for a minute?
Oh yeah, let me tell y'all, man. I haven't been up here since the Atlanta Hawks had the Eastern Conference Finals game. I'm a loyal viewer. I come up here and watch it. I'm a chat nigga. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm always watching. But if I come up here, it's the problem because I'm a shy person. So if I come up here, it's a real issue. This is probably one of the worst trades I ever seen. I'm a young Hawks fan. You feel me? So like, you really traded away one of our best players for Larry Nance Jr. and a bag of fucking chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense to me. Like, both. Okay, first of all, what I noticed is both of the players, Larry Nance Jr. and Dyson Daniels, both of their points per game combined doesn't even match up to what Dejounte Murray was giving us. What's his name? The dude that was up here earlier. He wasn't a Hawks fan. He made a point. He was asking us about the fit between the two. Now, my problem isn't the fact that we got rid of Dejounte Murray. My problem is what we got in return.
Fact.
Yes.
That is the issue. I see what you're saying as well, Jay. But the issue is that we, as an organization, we get thrown around like hoes. We get hoed every trade. I mean, for DeJounte Murray, you could have
Every
got
time.
a whole lot better for that. And that's all that I'm saying. You could have got a whole lot better than what they settled for. That's really settling, if you ask me. I don't know what was happening behind the scenes, but it looks like they settled for that, and it was a terrible decision. You might as well run it back.
It's been right. It's been written on the wall since the trade deadline.
Well, yeah. Let me ask the question: if they couldn't give him away in February, and they've been trying to trade him for the better part of this past season, they finally do it today, and this the return. Why do you guys think there was a better deal available?
That if you do that, okay, but that wasn't the right move. You might as well keep DeJounte. You might as well.
But it's not working.
I would rather run it back than run it with Larry Nance Jr. and Dyson Daniels.
So you don't want to?
I disagree.
I know one thing. Okay, Trey Young and DeJounte Murray is not Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I'm not trying to say that, but even that didn't work out at first. It took a while for them to get some chemistry going, a long time. And if you wanted to sit there and try to do something like that, yeah, it could probably down the line that could probably work. But also you got to think it's also coaching too. Quinn Snyder's not even really gelling with this team right now. You know what I mean? So it's not DeJounte Murray and Trey. It's the team in general that's the problem.
Do you think that they're building? Because this just came into my head. Do you think that they are expecting Zachary Ricochet and Jalen Johnson to turn into Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown?
If they are, then they're fucking stupid.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
I mean, I agree, but
I think it goes to what we were talking about the draft. I said if they take Donovan Clingan, then that tells me that they're gonna try to run it back with Trey and DeJounte.
Yeah.
The fact that they went with Zachary Ricochet, and I'm like, he can play the 2, the 3 right now. It tells me that they're either going to try to move on from Hunter and bring in a different guy or see if they can get out of the Hunter Capella contracts to get a better player, or they're going to start him at the 2, or they're going to move Kobe Buckins to the 2.
But how do you?
Can y'all tell me whose decision it was to get DeJounte in the first place?
I think that was Nick Wrestler's, honestly, because what's his name? Tony.
Nick Wrestler and Landry.
It was Trey. It was Trey. Trey started all this. Trey started all this with DJ at the All-Star.
But y'all do realize we got rid of a lot of picks for DeJounte Murray.
They got rid
of
they just got rid of 3 picks. They got two unprotected picks, and they just got 2 picks back. So in this they have removed assets for DeJounte Murray, and they have drafted 2 6'8" guys.
Yeah, I was about to say it depends on how valuable those picks are.
But something is better than 0. You had 0.
So you telling me right now? Hold on.
You had no picks.
So what you telling me? You rather have 2 role players and two picks that's gonna be in the late 20s.
Yes.
That's what you telling me?
No. I'm agreeing with you. Damon.
Hey, you acting like we traded away for Murray unprotected picks.
Think about it, Jay. And he wanted to come. Wait a minute, Jay. He wanted to come to Atlanta. Let's get this straight. It's a lot of people that don't want to come to Atlanta, fam.
You're right.
And he
now
was one that wanted to come.
Landry Field to bring in another guy.
Think about it. You had a guy that was already established in the league who wanted to come here. Then you get a rookie in Sarr that ain't played a damn minute in the NBA and said, I'm not playing for Atlanta. I don't want to go there. Think about it. How many people do you see knocking on the door trying to come down to Atlanta? How many people do you see? Because right now, you making Matt, bro, you making Matt right now look like Albert Einstein the way that you're talking right now.
Hold on 1 second,
and
guys.
that's
Hold on
just
1
bad.
second.
All I'm saying
Hold on
is
1
there's
second. Hold on
more
1 second.
moves
Hold on 1
coming.
second. Hold on 1 second, guys, and then I go back to you, Jay. I gotta knock off these super chats. My guy Carlos, he said we gave up Murray for a bag of chips and $1 Sprite. Salute to my guy Los. Los again said not renewing my season ticket. Don't renew them. They gonna be on sale for the low. Trust me. Chuck Norris said gave up 20 and 10 for two role players. Yep. They average a single double. My guy Frank with the $10 said Matt gonna say this is a building step for next season and another step for the season after that. Dover said horrible draft, bad trades. Hope y'all know Trey gone. And Carlos again. Oh, he talking about Jay. Mute Matt. My bad. Go ahead, Jay. Finish your thought. My bad.
All I'm saying is I don't think that this is the only move that the Hawks are gonna make. And even if this is it, if this is the only move, I hate this move. But because I don't know, I'm saying TBD. And so far in the offseason, I have seen them recoup assets for Dejounte Murray, and I've seen them get bigger on the wing, get better defensively, and put those pieces around Trey. He still needs a scorer.
And Jay.
Can I ask something?
Hey, Jay, you know what, Jay? You know what, Jay?
All I'm saying is with
Jay,
Trey,
you know what? You know what, Jay? You know what, Jay? And then I'm gonna go to Juan.
Please.
I would fuck with it if they came out and said we starting over. If they come out and say we rebuilding, I'll fuck with it. But until then, they told us, the fans, they trying to win. That's what Landry said. This not a winning move. This doesn't make the team better, in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't make it. If I'm Trey Young, this not enough for me. What's good, Juan?
What's up, gentlemen? So I'm kind of like in the same boat with a lot of y'all with the mixed feelings. You know, as an organization, all you got to do is accept responsibility for castrating this franchise in a manner that we are right now. This trade was to shed salary. Yes, number one, to get us back on the first apron. It also was able to let us to use the John Collins trade exemption, and also we can offer the full MLE for $12.3 million to a free agent. That's number one. Number two, if you're going to trade Dejounte, why not put Clint Capella in there and just go for Brandon Ingram too? You know what I mean? Why are you going to go for Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance, who also has $11.2 million trade left on his contract so he's a trade candidate as well. But I just don't believe the Hawks are going to get someone that's just going to everybody can rah around and get behind, and that's going to help transition the franchise. We are slowly rebuilding, but they won't come out like Damon just said. Everybody sees the writing on the wall. They are rebuilding. They're rebuilding. It is. They're getting younger with every single player they have, because Dyson Daniels is only 21 years old now, so we got even younger. We're one of the youngest teams in the league right now. All right, so we're getting younger, and we're slowly moving on from these age vets that we have in these bad contracts. But just like Damon said, I'd rather them come out and say we are rebuilding, so we can just accept it instead of trying to make these under the radar moves or these under the table moves where we keep this, man. I don't know what to think no more. Like we go back and forth for this every year. It's just we're just a poorly ran franchise right now, man.
I'm doing all right.
What's good, my guy?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up? Hold on. Let me.
He can go ahead. He can go ahead real quick.
I know you celebrating over there, Murray.
Hey boy, you can have my Dejounte. I got the Dejounte jersey, and I'm finna put my shit on. And memories, man. I fuck with DJing for real. But it was a good move.
But let me ask you this though. This was my issue. I understood that that Murray was our best trade asset. This is why I'm so angry. my deal is I'm not upset that Murray got traded because y'all know me. I'll trade anybody. I'm upset because, in my opinion, the return. Now, let me add this. I'm speaking as the moves that have been done right now. Okay, I'm not thinking about down the road. I'm thinking right now. I'm just everything right now. Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance does not take us from 36 wins to 45.
40.
Have y'all watched the Pelicans lately? Y'all been watching the Pelicans?
Yep. Have you looked at his shooting? Have you looked at his shooting?
I've looked at his shooting, but that's more role specific, man. He had a different role.
ATL.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. This for everyone.
Hold on, Snacko. Let my guy speak, and we're gonna go to TY, and then we'll come back to you real quick, my guy.
All right, let me. I know y'all been on here for a little minute. I'm late.
Good, go ahead.
But nah, this is a great trade, and I'm gonna tell you why. We're probably not done. We still need a center. So y'all know Herb Jones. Y'all know Herb Jones, first team all defense, blah 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 blah. They both of them, him and Dyson Daniels, both worked in tandem. They both worked in tandem. They both had their different roles on the defense. Now, Herb Jones, of course, is a better defender, but Dyson, Dyson, I'm telling you, Dyson is he's 3-and-D. So first of all, everybody we begin in the draft, Rochester, Worcestershire sauce, he 3-and-D. he 3-and-D, right? Nicola, 3-and-D. They say he's a good defender.
Hold up. They not proven.
Okay, they're not proven. All right, they're not proven. Let's put them to the side. Huh? Who?
Veet Krejci.
Veet, we bring him back. That's 3-and-D. So y'all don't realize what we building, dog. Y'all don't realize what we building. Look at every other small guard that can't play D. Ja can't play no fucking D. Guess when he went on his biggest run, which is the Western Conference Finals, guess who they had? All 3-and-D players around him, and they flourished. Luka, this past year, shitty at defense, as we all know, especially from the finals. But we didn't do that. They put all 3-and-D around him, all 3-and-D, and they went to the finals. Off of his ability and off of the 3-and-D, because he didn't have to worry about defense too much until he did. Shit, and that's why they lost. But it's everybody. You can't. That's a formula as old as the NBA. If you got a small guard, whether he could play defense or not, even though like in Detroit back in the day with Isaiah Thomas, he played D. Don't get me wrong, he played D, but he was a small guard. They put a lot of defensive guys.
Wait a minute, and he got the record for 66 steals in the playoffs.
Let me ask you.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't.
But Burner, listen to me. None of that matters if Dyson don't even start.
We don't need him to start.
Dyson ain't close to no Herb Jones. I can't ride with that.
I'm not saying he's close to Herb Jones. I said they worked in tandem. They worked in tandem. They worked together.
All right.
And guess who we got to work with? Guess who we get to work with now?
Give me your starting five right now.
My starting five? I ain't even thought about it, but I'm gonna give it to you off the cuff.
Okay, well just give me what you got off the top of your head.
Trey, of course. I don't know who's gonna go at the 2 because I could say Worcester Sauce. They say he can play the 2. We don't know about that. I don't know who's gonna play the 2. Let me skip that. Okay. 3, Jalen Johnson. 4, I have to say Worcestershire Sauce. Hey, they interchangeable. I think they could both play the. I think they could both play the 2. They could dribble.
Right. So Dyson is coming off the bench.
Yeah, he might come. We still got to worry about Dre. We still got to get rid of Capella. We can flip them for somebody, man. It's not over.
That's $50 million in salary right there that they can go and find another player with.
It's but not the 50 over.
Who remember who's available?
It don't matter.
I'll take Ayton, dog. I'll take Ayton.
To me is I think they're gonna try.
Hey, see, now you're getting me hyped now because I'm a Ayton to the A guy.
I just think that
yes, sir.
A lot more sense to do.
I'm an Ayton to the A guy. Now if they go get Ayton,
we on, bro.
That's why I said I'm not trying to evaluate.
If they go get Ayton,
hey Burner. If they get Ayton, all is forgiven if you bring something like that in.
That's what I'm saying. Don't give up.
That's what we're saying. You gotta wait till the next move is made.
Well, the summer ain't even over yet. This is the start of the summer.
Yeah, I can see
that. Who's gonna take Capella and who's gonna take Hunter? Who's gonna take either one of them?
You can probably extend Hunter to Portland for Ayton.
This is what I came up with. You sing
Capella, now you had a salary. Now you can take your salary back,
and you will have to add. You would have to add probably some picks or another player because I think Ayton's at 36.
No, but you just clear $8 million back from this trade because this was combined salary.
Because I think a DeAndre Ayton will be motivated with a Trey Young.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Because he's never played with a guy like Trey in NBA career yet.
What's good, Ty? How you feeling, man? What's your thoughts about the move, man?
What up, fellas? I'm not going to press judgment until I see what happens in the free agency. But the question is, with this trade, is their bench better right now than what it was last year?
I think so.
You say the bench?
Yes.
I think so.
I think it's deeper. You had
So-
one forward last year. Now you have two. Now you have a legitimate backup big man.
You have Kobe,
We got Kobe
Dyson now.
dog. What?
You got. You're gonna need
B if he comes back. Onyeka if Hayden starts over Onyeka, you have Onyeka.
or whoever.
Do we have a backup 4? Who's your backup 4?
Larry Nance Jr. is now.
Larry Nance now.
Hey, Larry Nance, another 3 and D.
You still got.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty solid second unit. Moji too.
I'm good with Moji, but Larry Nance been ass on defense since North Carolina. I don't know what the hell everybody been watching. Boy been trash on defense.
Hey, let
and
T.Y.
his
get
shot
his
is
point out.
inconsistent, bro.
Let
When he
T.Y.
on,
get
he
his point
on.
out.
But if he's off, he's off.
Man, Trey's gonna be Trey feeding them, dog. Hey, let's stop acting like Trey game make everybody better, man.
Let's be real though.
Hold
up, Demond. Wait a minute, Burner.
Hey,
But
hold
Larry Nance
up.
is not like his
Goddamn.
pops, though.
Be quiet before I had to mute everybody. Go ahead, Ty.
Plus those 2 first-round picks they got today. Who's to say they can't use those?
Exactly. Y'all not even talking about the picks. We got picks back. We ain't even had no pick till 2028.
Already talked about the pick. They gonna be in the 20s.
I just got off of work, Demon, so I don't know. I joined as soon as
They the it's the Lakers 25.
Yes.
Who knows how the Lakers are going to be?
In the 20. Get this. If I think I read it correctly, the 27 pick is the worst between the Pels and the Bucks.
The 2027.
It's
So they gonna be in
Lakers
the
or Bucks.
20s.
Lakers or Bucks. It's the worst.
So-
It's the worst of those 2 picks.
Hey, the Lakers gonna be
Is
ass. They just picked up Bron.
Is DeAndre a free agent or is he a trade candidate?
Oh, he's in this. He's going into year 2 of a 4-year deal.
So who's to say the Hawks can't flip one of them's first to Portland for DeAndre?
No, Landry is cooking, dog. He cooking.
I think he's cooking, and I
So,
like it. Even
so
if
if you add DeAndre, that gives you the leverage to trade either Capella or Double O. Probably Capella because he probably wants to start.
expiring deal.
But remember this though, guys. Remember this. At the deadline, Jake Fisher came out and said Capella has no value across the league.
Yeah, but
you would have to.
But he's a good backup though.
Yeah, that's changed.
He can still get you 10 and 10.
Man, I'm going to the garage, dog. I'm going to the garage.
They not about to make him a backup. If they was gonna make him a backup, they would have already did it.
No, well, but that's what we're saying though. It was by the draft time there were like 6 to 8 teams interested in Capella. They said teams are monitoring close. Right. It's just the Hawks.
The only reason the trade didn't get done on draft night, Demond, was just because the Hawks were asking for too much.
Yeah,
no.
Here's the thing.
But I'm not saying like.
Not at the draft.
But last year, Capella didn't have any trade value. This year, he has an expiring contract.
That is true.
Right. But listen to me. At the trade deadline this year that passed, Jake Fisher from Yahoo Sports had a space on Twitter, and he came up and they asked him, and he said Capella's value is next to nothing.
Well, but he said the same thing this year about Dejounte Murray at the trade deadline.
That is true.
No. Dejounte Murray, Landry Fields came out and said that they got offers. One of the reasons they didn't move him is because the Hawks didn't want to take back salary.
Yeah, they would have had to take on D'Lo and get no picks. Like, did you want that?
Yeah.
No, listen, Jay. They don't want to pay the tax. Your last 2 moves, watch this now. Your last 2 moves that they just did been money-saving moves. So you trade AJ to Houston, right? Why? You didn't get a player back. You got a pick. Why you get a pick back?
Did get a player back.
Listen to me. Because the pick don't cost against your cap. So what did they do? And another thing about that second round pick, guess what? It's not a guaranteed contract. So what's about to happen is the guy we just drafted, what's his name? Darko? What's his name?
Nicola,
I bet you $100 they gonna put him on a 2-way if he play good at summer league.
No, I think he's gonna be on a veteran minimum rookie deal. And the reason why I think that is because they gave up cash to move up to take him. You don't give up cash for a 2-way player. You would just stay at 44. I think
no,
he's the same
no,
kind of
because
contract.
they didn't have a pick, so they had to get back in to get him. That's why they traded AJ to clear the space. They could have just traded AJ and got the pick. Excuse me, they could have just bought a pick. You could just buy a second round pick. They could have just bought one.
You could have, but AJ was a
Man, AJ a weirdo, dog. Get that nigga out of here.
I'm not saying
you replaced him with the guy.
I don't know what the man got going on in his personal time. All I'm saying is
I don't know what about AJ, but
that
I do know
was
AJ
a money
was slated to
saving
make
move.
almost $5 million.
And now they bring the boy to the press conference to get the fans hyped. Watch this. If he play good at Summer League, they're going to give him a two-way. If he doesn't, they might just let him leave.
No, I think if he plays well in the Summer League, he's virtually guaranteed himself to get the same type of
no, it's not.
Veteran.
Bro, you know how many people going to be on our Summer League roster?
Deal he's going to get. I'm telling it to you. He's going to get a similar contract to what they gave Mo Gay because the second round exception is the cheapest contract you can sign a player to.
Listen,
what about going after BI with all the money?
And if he plays bad, they'll give
man, fuck BI, man. He always hurt. Why y'all want BI so much, man? Don't y'all know he goes stretching to being hurt?
I don't want BI.
When has he been healthy? Let me know.
I don't know. I'm the one talking shit on Twitter about him. What you talking about?
Hey, me too. Hey,
I just don't.
Hey man, I've been working, man. How y'all doing, guys?
I've been on Twitter.
What's up, Kool-Aid?
I've been on Twitter saying don't get. But what?
The Johnson over there with BI and Zion, they can't stay on the court, man.
But let me ask you. But just what I'm saying though, ATL. This what I'm saying.
The puppies are outside.
Would you be upset if the trade was based around Brandon Ingram? Would you be mad if the trade was based around Ingram and they got him?
It depends on what we gave up.
Well, they've been outside for.
Say they gave up. I'm just gonna make this up real quick. Say they gave up Murray and Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm only doing that.
I would do that.
I wouldn't have liked that without the picks. But I don't think you would have got the picks.
At least throw one pick in there.
I believe they'll take a
risk. 1 year rental. Like
the pick to me means because we just getting younger and younger, guys.
Yeah. He dumping salary, man. He dumping salary again. He dumping again, y'all.
We got long players, man.
Look, check it out, guys. It's only room for one more big contract, and he going after a big time center.
Who got that feedback?
Yeah, somebody got their TV up loud.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know who that is. It's not me.
Sound like somebody's kids.
You would forgive me if I hit you, even if you are.
All right, good.
Okay, so what I'm saying, he dumping salaries, man. It's only room for one more big player that he's going to sign a big contract with, and I think with way everything is shaping. Now, I thought the only reason he didn't get BI in this trade because that was always the trade that I kept talking about with them, and I said it was the trade with BI and Dyson. But then when they got Ricochet, I knew it wasn't going to be no room for BI. So now there's only one other thing they finna do, and I'm with you, Damon. It ain't number one setup for them to do to go for another big contract after they keep dumping the salary. Clint and Hunter is still here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clint and Hunter is going to be the next dump for Aiden. Watch and see what I tell you.
I just said
it's gonna be a three-way trade, man. But I'm telling you, man, I really believe. I'm just. You can say what you like about Aiden or not. I'm just trying to tell you, because when I said something about Dyson, somebody said they didn't like Dyson, but they got him.
I love Dyson Daniels.
Okay, but I said that about Dyson, and somebody like, oh, bump Dyson, I don't like it. There's a lot of players each one of us don't like. But I'm just trying to tell you.
I wanted Dyson in the draft.
It ain't number one big time center to go. That after they get through dumping, number one big center to go after they can help this team, and that's Aiden. Period.
So what you saying? So what you're saying is if we get rid of Phil and Hunter, that means they relying on Trey and JJ to carry us as far as offense next season.
Yeah, with they Rickers and they gonna be relying on. They're gonna be relying on Trey.
We got some background noise, like somebody walking or something. We got some background noise.
They're gonna be relying on Trey Young, JJ, and Ricochet. and Ricochet to win with.
But that's not enough, though. That's not enough. That's not gonna get
You
it.
can say it. How you gonna say it?
You can say that.
Man?
Yeah, you can say that.
It's special, bro.
We don't know. We don't know until we know.
So I'm telling you, that's a special group right there, man. When you put Trey with that right there, and with shooters on the floor like that, man, that gonna be enough, man. Ain't and Trey gonna have so much rapport, man. It's gonna be dangerous, bro. And Aiden already know how to get to a championship. And this is what I
Aiden don't got that dog in him. Aiden don't got that dog in him.
It don't matter, man.
He don't need that dog.
It don't matter. He know how to win.
It do
man.
matter.
They're looking.
It do matter.
Man, the Suns got to the final.
I don't want no quitters on my team. I do not
some fake shit.
Tell me a center. You pick a center. Pick a center.
He can't guard Joel. So what you mean?
I'm saying pick a center.
I don't want no quitters on my team.
Joel make it past second round.
I don't want no quitters on my team.
Niggas scared of
You don't
Joel.
want Aiden, but you got to pick a center.
Y'all niggas scared of Joel.
Pick a center.
So hold on.
You pick a center better than Aiden.
Y'all talking about picking center. Y'all forgetting about O.
Oh,
here's
O gonna play his part. You know what O gonna do? He gonna play his part like he always been playing his part. Look, Double O gonna continue to play. Hey, you know what? Double O better be glad. He better hope. Let me tell you what Double O better be hoping. He better hope he ain't part of one of those trades because they dumping. That's what Double O better be glad.
Center, which I understand, but Bogdanovich right now is a starting two guard. No, we have.
But y'all tell me what center?
I forgot about Bogdan.
Yeah,
I don't want to have Aiden over Valanciunas.
I like the trade. Yeah, let me trade. I like the trade. Real quick. It gave somebody got a lot of background noise, but
yeah, who got all that background?
I like the trade. It gave us.
Right quick.
Ted, you mute your mic.
There we go.
Okay. I like the trade. It fortifies the bench. Dyson will be coming off the bench. We're probably not going to keep Lauri. We're probably not going to keep Larry Nance. Once we got a Ricochet, and they could put him at the shooting guard because he could play the 2 or the 3.
No, he can't. Damn 2.
I will say, Damon.
He can play the 2.
I will say, Damon, that I'm not saying they're going to get him, Damon. I'm gonna just say that they might, now that they have 7 first-round picks available to trade.
We got 7?
Sunday, if we end 7. If we end up with, let's say, now we have the full mid-level exception. So let's say Sunday or Monday.
I think he froze.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
He was on that bullshit again.
Man, stop mentioning talking about some 7 round. Right tonight we got 7 picks, bro.
Cheap-ass internet, man.
The internet knew it was some BS.
Even the internet,
but see,
was on that bullshit.
Boy, got that cricket.
He made bad points to put himself to sleep, man.
But my thing is,
I don't think it's a bad move. I mean, we have options. The next move is determined if this is bad or not.
Yeah, I agree with you, but who do you who do you convince to come here? Who do you convince to come here?
You're gonna trade from somebody. It doesn't matter who you convince if you trade.
You there, Matt?
Somebody said Bo. That's crazy.
Who do you trade for to replace that value though?
What value?
That Dejounte had as far as two-way.
I'm here.
You hear, Matt?
All right, so
I'd give Kobe Buffkin in mine, honestly.
I'm here. All right, sorry.
Wow.
But I'm saying Sunday or Monday, which this could very well happen.
Paul George.
Sunday or Monday. Now we have 7 first-round picks to trade.
Don't you say it.
If we end up with Lauri Markkanen and Kelly Oubre.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool.
A lot of people. I think, and all I'm saying is the same prominent
You gonna give up 7 first-round picks for Lauri
What
Markkanen?
7 first-round picks?
We ain't giving away no more picks, man. Heck no. We just got our picks back, man. We ain't giving away no
We
more
can't. We
picks.
can't give up consecutive picks in a row. That's a rule.
I'm sorry, I ain't saying that.
Hold up. Go ahead and make your point, Matt. Let me hear what Matt got to say.
So we have 7 available that we can trade, up to 7. You can, if you include pick swaps, you can't trade all 7. But
okay,
so we have 7 that's available to trade.
So what is a deal?
Lauri Markkanen is somebody that they are looking
at. Because Matt, I saw.
So let's say
Walker Kessler available.
Now that's who I want.
I didn't see Lauri Markkanen available. What I saw,
but like I said, I know.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, Matt.
No, I'm just saying. Lauri Markkanen is who they're targeting from a prominent media source.
But this is what I don't understand.
That is who they're targeting. But they needed the picks. They needed the picks to be able to get him.
But Matt,
because they have to.
So are you traded 2 for Lauri? Are you
okay?
So you talking about?
Listen,
so you talk about trading 2 for Lauri?
I shut my mouth if they can do a move like that. I shut my mouth.
2. I don't know if they can do 2 for Lauri.
I don't know if they can do it for Lauri.
No,
that's not enough.
Mikael
got 80 picks.
I'm saying more like 4 or 5 first-round picks.
Hell no!
You know what, Matt? You probably gonna have now. You dealing with Danny freaking Ainge, man.
And you have
confidence that Lauri's gonna sign. You're gonna have to.
Danny Ainge
if you want Lauri Markkanen, because this is just reports that I read. So take it how you want to take it. Walker Kessler has been made available. Lauri Markkanen, they said the reports I read said to get Lauri Markkanen, it's gonna cost you
5
type deal. Basically,
5-6 first-round picks.
Basically, they said
so
you have
I'm
to
saying
make Danny Ainge a deal he can't refuse for Lauri Markkanen.
It would be like
I'm not dealing no 5 first.
Let's say
me and Sonny work 2 first.
I can't do it.
Let's just say
I can't do it.
Let's just say
I'll go cheaper with Kessler.
Let's say it's DeAndre Hunter, Bogey. Let's say it's DeAndre Hunter, Bogey, right, for salary match purposes, and 5 first-round picks.
No.
Fuck no. No.
Hell no.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because Lauri is not that type of player that puts us over the hump. No.
So Matt,
Michael Thompson.
Hey guys, so let me ask you this, Matt. Let me ask you this. Matt, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Matt. So if we do make a trade, just to say hypothetically, you make a trade for Lauri Markkanen, what is our starting 5 looking like?
So it takes more than 1 first-round pick to get Lauri Markkanen. I'm not even.
Oh no, it's gonna take you.
You said more than 1.
Minimum of 4.
I am
minimum
not,
of
he's
4.
not worth it.
It's automatically more than 1. He's worth more than 1.
I'm not doing that.
You dealing with Danny Ainge.
He's worth about 4 first-round picks. I think he's worth because his
going with a minimum.
He's worth 3 at least.
4.
He's worth 3, but not 4 to 5. Not 4 to 5.
So now, Damon, you got your starting 5 now is. I don't wait. Let me check.
If he says Onyeka's starting, I'm going to be upset.
Now is Trey.
Too small.
Trey, Arishishe, Jalen, Lauri, Akonwu. Off the bench is Kobe, Dyson. Let's just say Oubre.
Why you on the bench? What's your starting 5?
Muhammad Gay.
Right, that's whatever
you're doing at backup center.
He just named the starting 5.
What the starting 5 was.
Oh, my bad.
I already named so Trey.
Hey, can I say something real quick after you?
Jalen, Markkanen, and Akonwu.
Let me say something real quick, real short. We talking about all these players, right? We just talked about 15 players, right? Trey is a stat raiser. Name me 1 player that has not had their best season with Trey Young. You might be able to name 1 or 2. Maybe Capella's, or it's debatable with Harden. But why are we forgetting about that, man? Like these players are not gonna be who they were on their old teams. They never are. Dejounte has had his best 2 seasons with us. He's gonna go down, dog. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna go down.
Hey, to piggyback off of what Burner said.
He got Alex Lynn that paper, boy.
I was about to say he got Alex Lynn that paper. He got Dwayne Dedmon that paper.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't really matter who we have.
It's not so much about. It's not so much about what the impact is of the player. It's about our ability to get maximum value in the market. And once again, this is another player that we can all agree that we did not get maximum value in return.
Man, it happens, bro. It happens, bro.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
It just don't happen. It happens.
Hang on. Let Point make his point.
When you say things like it happens, I can understand it if it's one player, 2 players max. Yo, this is like the 3rd, 4th guy, bro.
All the time, bro.
Like
since when? Third, fourth guy since when though? Since for how long? 3rd, 4th, 3 or 4 years?
I'm
saying the front. Who was the front office, bro? Who was the front office at the time? That's what I'm getting at. Was it the front office we got now?
That is the issue, though. The fact that with all of this shuffling going on in the front office, and I'm not pointing. There's only one man I'm pointing fingers at.
Wrestler,
right? And that's the owner, and we can all agree. But the issue is that there needs to be a philosophy on how we are maximizing this value. And
I thought they maximized the value.
You could have gotten at least one more pick out of for Dejounte.
You got maximum value trading John.
But here's the thing, though.
You couldn't give him away 4 months ago. Like, what,
that's
are
true.
You guys forgetting that? Like,
We've been trying to. Hey, before we traded him, we've been trying to trade John Collins for 2 years.
Like, he's been on the block for a while.
Listen to my question.
They're not gonna be the players they was, man.
Trade value for John Collins, yes or no? Simple.
At the time, yes. But see, the problem with John Collins is they waited one, 2 seasons, too many seasons.
I think
by the time they had to trade Collins, it was negative.
I think they got what they could.
No, for me, it's the culture that we have. Everybody always saying that you couldn't give this person away because he was on the Hawks team, but everybody is trying to get the players that we have that are good every time. So what?
Because they know we can. We give them for the low.
Following the Dejounte Murray trade stuff, it has been out there for now all offseason since the season ended that the value on Trey Young and Dejounte were 2 first-round picks. The Hawks couldn't get more value for Dejounte. Couldn't get more value for trade than Dejounte. But Dejounte was 2 first-round picks. You couldn't get 2 first-round picks for him, back in February.
What I'm saying is, bro. That's just what people fucking like to write, bro. Like or whatever you're reading what somebody like to write.
Okay,
exactly.
They turn this
perception is everything. Like ESPN basically can change the way people think about shit in our culture as our team. So if they wasn't that great, why people want to trade for them anyway?
Exactly.
So you don't think that the Hawks, who have been making calls, actively trying to trade Dejounte Murray for the better part of a year, and this is the trade that they made? You really believe there was a better deal?
You don't know what they were doing, bro.
I don't think there was, but people get devalued when they come to the Hawks, man. People get devalued when they come to the Hawks.
They could have got a better offer from a divisional opponent and turned it down because it's divisional.
Yeah, but then you gotta worry about that.
But
you don't trade. It's very rare that trades happen.
I mean, but to be fair, y'all are speculating we could have got more. Y'all are speculating we could have got more.
That's what I'm saying. They probably got
I can only
speculation on both sides.
Bro, hold on. What we know about our team, that our management team, that they are cheap. Just like everybody else do. They are cheap. And everybody else know that too. So what they gonna try to do? Get them off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So what you end up doing is shooting yourself in the foot. You can get more if you play the ball right. You talking about, oh yeah, you can't do it. Well, there's no value in this guy. There's no value in that guy. Trey Young ain't got no value. Bullshit.
Trey Young got all the fucking value, dog. Niggas can't afford Trey.
So what? Okay, hold on. What do you think? So hold on, wait. What do you think? What do you think is fair value for Dejounte Murray? What do you think is fair value for Dejounte?
The same that we got back. That's what he thinks. The same that we got back. The same that we did. That's what he thinks.
Back to points.
We not gonna get that. because we the Hawks.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Going back.
Hang on, let Ty.
Going back to Point's
Can I
question.
say something, guys?
He said that we didn't get enough value or anything for the Murray. I think we need to wait to see what they do with those 2 first-round picks before we can actually say that they didn't get enough value.
I think we're going to keep them there too.
The Hawks lost the trade until we see what they did with those 2 first-round picks.
Okay, so saying that, who do you use those 2 first-round picks
for next year?
I keep them.
Hell no.
You got to hold them. You got to hold them.
Hey, next year's draft is with the Lakers, man. If they decide if they're going to be good this year, it's going to be late 20s, man.
Good luck on that. The Lakers aren't guaranteed to make the playoffs.
I mean, our biggest thing is hoping that the Lakers just don't do well, and
Man, fuck them picks, man. Trade them bitches. Fuck them picks. Go now. Trade for the league, and we don't win. Go.
I mean, hey, we lost in the play-in and got the number 1 pick.
Those picks for though.
We just talked about it. We said a couple players that we could trade.
So you got those
with the players.
Now. So would you use one of those first-round picks?
Well, like I said, if you
now,
like I said, if
we could send DeAndre Hunter and probably one of those picks to get DeAndre Ayton.
Let me ask y'all a question. While y'all talking about getting players, you got to figure out what Landry saying about the Atlanta Hawks DNA. Once you figure out Atlanta Hawks DNA and what Landry talking about, you'll know what players he basically gonna look for or what he gonna trade their first round for a certain player.
You know what Hawks DNA is? It's 2-way versatile players. That's what they've been drafted. That's what they like.
So and the personality and who that person is.
He wants players that love the game of basketball, that's gonna work hard, they're versatile 2-way players. It's very clear. He says it. I don't get why the fans don't know what he's talking
about. Y'all think DeJounte better than Mikal Bridges?
That's not what it's
no.
about.
No. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question.
I don't think that
by the numbers, yeah.
No.
You don't think?
No.
I
don't think that.
I can't say that.
You don't think DeJounte is better than Mikal Bridges?
I don't think DJ is
but why is he? But why is he not? But why is he not?
No. I don't. Here's the thing.
I think they're about the same, to be honest with you.
But I think that McCaw as a wing player has more value around the league than DeJounte, and he's on for a deal. And wing players just have more. OG Anunoby just got $42 million.
You on the right track, brother.
All week on ESPN, the league is not valuing point guards. Emmanuel Quickly just got $175 million. Why is that important? There's a million Emmanuel Quicklys coming into the league every year.
I'm Emmanuel Quickly.
So the whole NBA just watched how Boston won wing players. So all the teams in the NBA right now are stocking up on wing players.
No, wings is the premium right now.
It's a wing-driven league.
DeJounte not the premium.
Right. We don't need someone better than DeJounte. We need someone who's maybe a little bit less as good, but can gel better with Trey and gel better with the team.
You put lanky wing defenders and they can shoot the three around Trey Young, bro.
Hey, Burner, how tall is Dyson Daniels?
6'8".
6'8". I thought he was 6'9". Yeah, I thought. All right, 6'8".
He looks tall in
the Hawks.
I thought he was close to 6 years.
This offseason, they've added. They're gonna re-sign.
Well, Dyson Daniels is a lot of retail.
They just took 6'10". They just took 6'10" Zachary Richichet. They took another 6'8" guy on the wing, and they added 6'8" Dyson Daniels.
We bigged in a bitch, man.
Dyson Daniels is 6'7".
Hey, you know what? Another thing the Hawks had issues with last season. One of the things the Hawks had issues with last season was point of attack defenders. Dyson Daniels is a good point of attack defender.
Hey, Matt. Now, who can play the number 2 is that guy they took in the second round, that Nikolai dude.
No, I think they're gonna
Nikola can play.
He can play a couple years. He's not gonna play at least for a year.
They might stash him, or he might get the Mo Gay treatment and play in the G League.
He's getting a rookie veteran the second round.
I think. Do y'all think they're gonna re-sign G Matthew?
No.
That's an option.
Okay, then that goes Nikola right there.
No. They're gonna re-sign Garrison Matthews. He makes 1.3.
But what about Dwindler?
Who?
Dwindler.
Here's the thing.
Who?
I'd rather get rid of Dwindler and draft
Brainer pickup options because they don't make any money and they're on partially guaranteed deals.
Right now, what we need to focus on is bringing back Veet.
Are they?
You have to have 13 players. They're how you get to 13.
What about Trent?
Is Cody going to get
Man,
one?
who get that motherfucker out of here, man?
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. So Nikola is very fasted to be on the bench, coming off the bench, man. That's why I think that he gonna get that two-way or something, and then he gonna come off the bench. When we drop that Dwindler, or and Weston Matthews and Trent, all them guys.
Who y'all talking about? Dwindler? Who y'all talking about? Am I tripping?
Y'all remember?
No,
Dwindler,
his name's Derek Windler. We picked him up like as a exception for a two-way.
I think that Nikola is going to get a rookie scale minimum like Mo. They got
Yes.
like $1
Yeah,
million
same way, yeah.
counts as a roster spot. They got to
It's
get
just-
it 13.
It's just like Cooper. You remember when Cooper they had gave him that two-way contract throughout that year?
But he was
sit on the
actually on
bench.
the two-way though. I think they're going to look to do something else with the two-way player. But I just think at the two guard, they're either going to start Zachary Ricochet at 2, or they're going to start Kobe Buffkin.
What about Bogey?
I think Kobe Buffkin gonna be a backup.
I believe it's gonna be.
I
believe it's gonna be a
I think he's gonna be a backup.
Hey, Jay, Matt, what about Bogey?
I think Bogey's too bad. They're trying to put big defenders around Trey.
But you also need shooting too. So
yeah, he does his job very good, especially for
I think he about to get traded. I think Bogey about to get traded.
I think Bogey.
I hope not, dog. I hope not.
I hope not. We need Bogey so bad.
He just broke the record, man. You can't trade him after that.
They on the clock, man. Clint, Hunter, and Bogey is on the clock, bro. They on the clock. They the next.
It'd be a mistake if they trade Bogey.
Yeah, it would. It definitely would. We need taking away.
Hang on. When we're down 6 and we have Bogey in, he can get those points back.
For sure.
Yeah, but we already preparing for a Bogey replacement, man.
Who?
All them other wings and the young boy. They already prepping for that.
He not really winning. He can play the guard for us.
Kobe makes a lot of sense next to Trey in the backcourt.
I
can see that.
I will say I'm really interested in seeing how Summer League goes.
Hey, we got more options than we had last year.
If what he's saying is true, if they're able to get Markkanen next to Trey and Jalen and Ricochet, I mean, we cooking.
I don't like Markkanen, man. I don't like Markkanen.
I don't think he's.
Why not? Why y'all like Markkanen?
Let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this, man.
He don't like he got no dog in him, man.
I'm just saying he 3. I'm just saying he 3 for 3.
Hey Matt. What is a plan B?
Yeah.
If Markkanen is out of our price range, what's a plan B?
Go get 8, dog. You cheap.
No, we're not getting 8, and he don't fit the DNA.
Hey, we pull something off. I'm gonna start saying Hawks DNA.
I mean, for me personally, you hold. For me personally, you hold on. You hold on to the picks and you build out the rest of the team with 3-and-D players. But Demont, I will say, I do not think they made that trade if they weren't confident that they can get.
No, you can't. No.
Or a player of.
It can't be confident. Like
or
that
a
deal,
player of Markkanen's ability.
Like who? Who?
Well, it could be Cat. It could be Cat.
Can
It could be a number.
Can I give y'all a name that sounds ridiculous?
Who?
Hey, call me crazy. I'm calling up the Cavaliers and I'm seeing what's up with Evan Mobley.
They're not letting him go, man.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him go, but
That's fine.
I'm just saying
that would take all 7 first-round picks.
What is the price tag for Evan?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you what the price tag is. I'm gonna tell you what the price tag is.
5 picks, brother.
What's my guy name? Who that? Because Donovan Mitchell like Evan Mobley. And they want Donovan Mitchell to sign that extension. They're not gonna trade that, man.
Hey, point. What did Mikal Bridges get?
And
How many?
This is the thing. You have to approach those kinds of negotiations very carefully. If you see that Mitchell skips town, okay. There's already been rumblings that maybe Garland ain't it. Maybe Garland ain't it. If
right, but
if they're shifting tides over there, I'm trying to see what's up.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all this: what
I'm calling him up, but Evan Mobley is the prototype of the kind of big that I would like in this.
Listen to me. What were the Cavs at? Top 3, right? Top 4 in the East.
They were like top 4. Yeah, they were like top
4.
Why
would they come off? They have no reason to come off Evan Mobley, bro. Why? They're not. They're one of the top teams in the East. Why would they come off Evan Mobley for some picks?
Hold up. I said it was crazy. I said it was wild. But again, that's what I'm doing though, personally.
That's just dreaming, man. That's dreaming for a player.
The Cavs went 48-34 last year. They didn't get rid of Mobley.
This is what I think. This is what I think, guys. Now that I'm calmed down, I done relaxed my brain.
Hold on a second, y'all.
Go ahead.
They went to the playoffs. They just fired JB Bickerstaff, right? Kenny Atkinson's over there.
Because he underperformed.
They just fired JB. You have no clue what the kind of mold is with Kenny Atkinson in Cleveland now. There's still an uneasy shift with Donovan Mitchell. So if all you can do is call and see how much it's going to cost, you might as well explore it because the price tag is only going to go up. As soon as Mitchell leaves, Evan Mobley's price tag is going to double.
Mitchell, that's the whole thing I'm trying to tell you, Point. Donovan Mitchell has told the Cavs certain players he wants to keep on the team. That's why they just pulled the boy Jared Allen. They just took him off the block because they had him available for trade. Yep. But then Donovan Mitchell said he told them he wants Jared Allen to stay. And he said he's not signing that.
I didn't know that.
Now, let me say this again. This is just reports I read. I ain't no insider. I'm just reading stuff on the internet. So take it for what it's worth. You feel me? Because once again, we know all these reports they put out by somebody pushing a certain agenda. We just don't know who. You feel me? So
hey, Damon, I don't mean to rile you up again, but I'm seeing a lot of reports on Twitter about Trey Young going to the Lakers.
That can't happen, man.
That's
all.
If Trey gets traded, it's to the Spurs.
That's old now, man.
I know I talk shit, but listen to me. If they trade Trey Young, bro, fans should get their season ticket money back.
I've said this before. I've been a Hawks fan since the early '80s. If they trade Trey Young, I'm probably done being a Hawks fan.
Like that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, me too.
I live in San Antonio. I can just become a Spurs fan.
You let a player like that just
San
leave.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we need to link up then, man. I'm right here in Central Texas.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And I always go to the Spurs game when the Hawks come down here. I always go.
Yeah, so do I. Shit. We need to.
Well, you should see me because I'm sitting right behind the Hawk bench.
Yeah, I seen you on TV, Damon.
I sit in the same spot every year.
My wife works. The Spurs have a agreement with my wife's hospital, so she gets free tickets all the time.
Yeah, I need to be.
Hey, can I get some?
I need to tickets.
And if the ones that they always give away is the Hawks game because people in San Antonio don't care about the Hawks.
Yeah, they don't. But I have started to see. Like I say, I always give Trey credit. Like every year I go, man, since Trey Young got here, more and more Hawk jerseys be up in there. Now, granted, San Antonio was losing at the time, so that shit probably gonna change now. But I will say this, man, they cannot trade. Man, they better not trade Trey Young, man. They better not fucking do it, bro. They better not do it.
Oh, we got Mikey.
They better not do it.
Mikey in the building. Hey, lay some knowledge on us, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey, y'all not doing a emergency. You and Tim ain't doing a pod right now?
I'm about to record right now. I actually got to do a solo show. Tim is actually on vacation and doesn't have access to his stuff, so it's gonna be a solo show. But
throw me on there.
Hey,
I was about to say, you need a guest.
Y'all type in with Mikey, man. He got his own. Him and Tim got their own podcast, man. Type in with the boy Mikey real quick.
Should hopefully have access. Hopefully have access next year too. So we're really looking forward to it. But they did it, man. They split up
Talk
the
to me,
2 point
Mikey.
guards.
Calm my nerves, Mikey.
They split up the 2 point guards. I know y'all know I've been on here on the record saying that splitting up the 2 point guards instantly makes this team better. You look at the on-off numbers, it is crazy. It is crazy how much better this team is with just one of those guys. I even made I'm a keep Trey guy, but I made the argument this team would be better if they traded Trey Young and kept Dejounte Murray, or traded Dejounte and kept Trey. So this I think was the most important thing they got to do this offseason. Getting back Dyson Daniels is, I think, the most important part of this trade right now. He is a great defender, going to play at the point of attack. I think he can start at the shooting guard right now. He's got to get his three-point shooting a little bit up, but I'm really, really happy about the acquisition of Dyson Daniels. I really think that puts us in a good spot. And if you notice, the Hawks are loading up on 6'8", 6'9" wings that can play defense. Zachary Ricochet, Dyson Daniels, Nikola Jurisic, DeAndre Hunter's still here. Jalen Johnson's here. Mo G at 6'11". How many times last season, and Veet is still a priority probably, how many times last season did we sit here and complain about how we have no wings, we can't defend on the perimeter, anybody who runs a guard wing pick and roll is just getting by our defense every single time? Well, now they can't really do that. Kobe Buffkin, Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance, a switchable defender. He's not the sexiest name out there, but he's going to be able to do what Quinn asked, which is play at the level of the screen and be able to switch. So he might not have a hard load role offensively, but you can really see. I really see what Landry is trying to do. Loading up on wings.
Pay off the ball now.
So, Mikey, how much better do you think they are today after the trade?
I got a DeAndre Hunter news rumor. Trade.
Hunter news. All right, go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Hold up, let Mikey finish real quick. Hold up, Kool-Aid. Let Mikey finish because he got to do his pod, man. So let Mikey.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
I just want to let you know I got something.
Hold up, Kool-Aid.
Damn.
I'm gonna let you know, man. Let Mikey finish. He got to leave and do his pod.
I do think this trade makes the team better. I'm keeping my, what I said from months and weeks ago. Splitting up the 2 point guards will instantly make this team better. In a vacuum, Dejounte Murray, obviously the better player than Dyson Daniels, obviously the better player than Larry Nance, and obviously a better combined player than those two. But Daniels' role on this team as a point of attack defender is going to be huge. And Larry Nance, it depends on where the Hawks view him. The Pelicans played him as a small ball 5, and he's really strong. He's not the biggest guy out there, as far as height goes, but he's a strong guy. So, he's also not kind of an undersized center. Used to play the 4, now plays the 5 because of how much shooting has gone through the NBA. But it's going to be interesting, the plans they have for him, because I wouldn't want them to run a Okongwu and Nance as a center position, just because that's two guys who are undersized. I wouldn't want that. I don't know, but I do think this signals to me, and I'll give Matt credit for this, that the organization believes in Okongwu. Because if they would have included Okongwu in this trade, they were going to get back Herb Jones. That was what was reported. And it depends on who said no, who said yes to that deal. But Okongwu, it seems like it wasn't in the deal. So it signals to me that the organization believes in him. The only thing is now, what's Nance going to do? That is kind of the wild card for me in this deal. But I think the 2025 pick is super important. This draft is supposed to be so deep, one of the best drafts in a long, long time. And having an unprotected first, and also maybe a lottery pick from Sacramento if they make the playoffs, that puts the Hawks in a really good, flexible position. Y'all know I criticized harshly the JC trade and the Kevin Huerter trade. Hated those deals. I'm going to commend Landry for this one. I think this was a really good deal. I think they got back a good return for Dejounte, and I'm happy for Dejounte too. He gets to play point guard. He gets to play his own position. Look how well he did when he was playing point guard for this team, and look how well the team did when there was only one point guard. So,
I'm gonna be mad if that dude end up. Boy.
I mean, y'all can hold me to it and roast me if you want to. I think, and I know Gerald and Foot vehemently disagree with me on this. I think this team is better now than they were two hours ago. I do.
I don't know if they're better, but
I'll say this, man. I'll say this, bro.
It's better balanced.
I would judge. I learned my lesson with the Hawks. I learned my lesson with the Hawks, man. And I'm gonna wait until the motherfucking season starts.
Yeah, I don't think Landry's done.
Where does Bruno fit in?
Gotta get that news.
Go
ahead, Kool-Aid. What's your news?
All right, you know everything that comes up, rumor trades, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying what this trade is saying. This trade is saying right here. I'm just gonna go from the top where it's showing. It's saying Atlanta Hawks received DeAndre Ayton and Ryan Rupert. Portland Trail Blazers received Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, 2030 first round pick, lottery protected. For the Hawks, this deal would shed more than $8 million from the bottom line. That's what it said.
I mean, you know, Tony likes saving money.
Isn't that too much though for Aiden though?
I
don't
saw that trade.
think
I wouldn't do
they're
that.
going that route.
Damon already knows how I
don't
feel
think
about
they're going that
DeAndre.
route.
I don't want him on
to pick on that one.
Like I said before, Trey Razor, he a stat raiser. He a stat raiser,
Mikey,
dog.
did you say Ayton or Hunter?
Ayton. I don't want Ayton on this.
DeAndre Ayton.
Monday.
DeAndre Ayton is going to be the best DeAndre Ayton with Trey Young, man.
I want to say one more thing.
Man,
before
I'm
I
telling
go
you, man.
Hang on.
You
Let
put
Mikey
Trey Young
finish.
and DeAndre Ayton together, man. You're gonna have a masterpiece, bro.
Go ahead, Mikey.
On offense, maybe. But I saw a lot of people talking about in the chat about how like this can signal a rebuild. I disagree because if this trade signaled a rebuild and you would have given up Dejounte and taken back picks rather than a rotational piece like Dyson Daniels and a rotational piece like Larry Nance. To me, this signals.
But Mikey, you took
this
back
signals depth.
Mike, you took back 2 picks and an expiring contract in Larry.
And I mean, Nance was like I said, I think Nance is a little bit of a wild card here. Oh, they also get EJ Liddell, who I don't actually know much about, but that was just reported.
No, I gotta go.
He's a wing.
I gotta go YouTube that dude.
He's a 6. He's a 6
Went to
foot 7
Ohio
wing.
State. He went.
He's a 6 foot 7 wing, but
went to Ohio State.
I don't think
I
this
think
signals
he's
a rebuild. I don't.
No, it ain't a rebuild, man.
I think Trey.
It just.
I think Trey's staying at least.
Demar, I'm just telling.
Sorry. Hey man, the way they building this thing is like Trey gonna be up for 2 years, man. He gonna be here for his contract.
Hey, Mikey, tell them about your podcast, man.
Oh yes, thanks. Yeah, so check out the Sports Ethos Atlanta Hawks podcast. Our Twitter handle is at Ethos Hawks. Going to be a podcast up tonight, breaking down all this stuff on this trade for the Pelicans, this trade for the Hawks, all the things involved. So make sure y'all go tap into that because it's going to be the first solo show.
Drop the link in the chat, bro.
I will. This is going to be the first solo show I do on there. So we'll see how it goes.
Do you want to guest?
I mean, I already kind of have it planned out, but
no worries.
But nah.
That's a polite way to
thanks
say
for
no.
offering.
I don't know if you guys
I already. Because I did.
Mikey,
you can just say no, and
Mikey, just say no. We grown men.
Yeah, I know, but I already had this stuff planned out. So I just wanted to jump on here for a bit.
I can take it, man. I can take it. I understand.
We're all men. We've all been told no before.
Shout out to Mikey for trying to be nice on the deep line.
Shout out to you.
Like no.
So if you guys did respond, I didn't hear it. Where does Bruno fit in on this team?
I don't think Bruno's going to fit into the main rotation unless they trade away Capella right now. I mean, like I said, Nance is a wild card. I don't know what they.
But
do
let me
with
ask you this
Nance.
though,
really
Mikey. Let me ask you this. I would think that with he only making I think $2 million. So
4.7.
you probably would want to keep him, like obviously not a rotational piece, but don't normally NBA teams carry 3 bigs?
Yeah, he's going to continue to be the
Bruno,
third big.
having Bruno as like a 2A center is pretty good.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think, you know,
what are you gonna do? He's expected to be a third string center,
and he
He's
only
been in the
make
league
like
for
$2 million.
Yeah, he's a 3-year point. He signed
That's
a
like
3-year.
Oh, you know what I just forgot, Mikey?
That-
I just
Bruno.
forgot.
That was like
I just
everybody
forgot,
shitting
Mikey.
on
I
Trent
just
Davis
forgot.
being what's
on
thing
Bruno.
You know what,
No,
Jay?
no,
Jay,
no, on
Jay, I
Bruno.
just forgot, and T.Y. I forgot. Don't Larry Nance play center?
Yep.
He can.
Yes, he can.
Wait, what's his natural
He can, but
position?
he's been
I
in
don't
center
think he's
all
as big as
He's
Bruno.
He's a 4.
4-5. Larry Nance
He's
is
a
a
natural
4-5.
center for the Pelicans.
He's
just a
natural
big man.
He's been
Yeah.
strictly center for the Pelicans just because they had Zion and don't want to put Zion with Nance on the floor. That's not a lot of shooting.
what the Hawks.
But he started the league as a 4.
I wonder
And
what the
he's been
Hawks
shooting a-
look at him as. I wonder if they, because if they look
I'm
at if they look at him as a center first, then there's no need to keep Bruno.
Probably a combo 4-5.
I'm excited.
He's just
I'm
a big.
excited to watch
Let's just
Dyson
call him a
Daniels
big and
defend,
call it
bro.
a day.
It's been so long since the
end
Hawks
of
have had
hey,
a
listen, if they
defender
can
like Dyson
translate
Daniels.
if they can translate
I'm
it to
just
wins
excited
on
to
the
watch
court, if we can win games, I'm Gucci.
So the
Bruno
thing
gotta
about
go.
Like I said, y'all
Bruno,
can
the
roast.
thing about Bruno and,
Bruno gotta go.
Garrison
Y'all can roast me
Matthews,
if I'm wrong.
those are
Bruno
I was
gotta
easy.
just
go.
asking. I don't care if he stays or goes. He's kind of an
Mo
it,
Mo
but
G
Yeah,
Mo G
he
is
ain't that
6'10",
important.
Maurice. Mo
Moji
G 6'10".
C11, man. Bruno gotta go.
I mean,
Listen, those guys
Moji's a
are
4.
easy
No,
contracts.
Moji's not
Yeah,
playing
he's
center.
6'11. He one of those interchangeables too.
I think
Mo's not a
Moji is a
center.
wing
He's got a
player.
long way to go defensively to play center. A long
Who
way to
Mo
go.
G?
Yeah,
Bro,
to
he
play center
cannot
I don't think
play.
he's that big.
Hell no.
Exactly, Damon. Exactly,
Hell
yeah.
no.
Bruno
He's
gotta
more like
go.
a power forward, bro.
Don't do
No,
that.
he's a power forward. He's a
And
power forward.
he's terrible on defense.
But that's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
he is.
That's why I was asking. I
Yeah,
wonder,
Larry
I
Nance
wonder
plays
what the
center.
Hawks. I wonder what the Hawks look at Nance at. If they look at him as a
They look at
five.
him
But
like
once
a
again,
center.
if you
Yeah,
look at him as a
honestly,
5, well, let's say you look at him as a 4 who could play, who could be a third string 5, then we don't need Bruno.
Exactly. That's exactly
yeah.
correct.
Am I
So
correct?
Larry Nance was
Do
a
we agree
throw
on
in.
that?
Larry Nance was throw in. He getting traded or let go.
Larry Nance a beast though.
Yeah, I
He was
doubt
looking
Lynch is
good
done.
with
I
Pelicans,
don't
man.
think
He
Lynch
looked
is
good
done,
with
but
the
we'll
I
Pelicans.
don't understand. You know what? I never figured out why Landry. I never figured out why. Damn, what's the name again? Fields. What's the name again? What do we got?
Landry.
What are you
My
talking
mind
about?
just went blank. Who's the dude
Dyson
we got with
Daniels?
Dyson Daniels? Oh,
Larry
Larry Nance. I
Larry
keep
Nance.
thinking. I'm thinking Landry Fields all the day. But I never figured out why Larry Nance has never stuck with a team. He's very athletic. Now I got to go watch some. I haven't watched him in a minute, so I need to see
Maybe it's
what
because
does he
he's a
do good
tweener.
offensively. I already know athletically on the defensive side he can get up there.
He's got it. Mm-hmm.
He's great help defender,
Lob threat.
But I got to go watch more of him because I never figured out why he ain't stuck with a team yet. You know he remind me of. He remind me of he like a older version of Jackson Hayes. Very athletic, big, but like really doesn't have a role. What is he good at?
He's just taller though.
Just playing a role.
I mean, bro. Yeah, but Dyson. I'm excited about Dyson Daniels,
he was
man.
playing at the Pelicans. He playing between
Well, Mikey,
Valanciunas
let me tell you
and
something, Mikey.
Zion.
Foot's
You know
always
my
talking about
motto.
team defense, guys.
Let me
Foot's
tell you
always talking
something,
about team
Mikey.
defense.
Larry Nance gonna be better than
Mikey
with Trey Young, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Mikey. Like I tell
Everybody's
everybody,
better with Trey Young, brother.
I hope they all prove me wrong.
All right.
I want to win,
And
and I don't have
we'll
no
see.
problem.
And y'all
I
can
have
cook
no
me-
problem
y'all can
saying
cook
I'm
me if I'm
dead
wrong.
wrong if we win it.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
y'all
go
can cook
ahead,
me if
go
this
ahead and
team is
prep
bad.
for it. Go in and prep
Y'all can
for
cook
it.
me, but
I
think
just
this
don't want
team is
another
better.
Go ahead and prep for it, Demond.
But I know. But let me ask the panel this, and I'm gonna ask the chat this. I know people been talking about Ayton, Markkanen, and some other players. Let's go around the room real quick. Start with Jay. Who would you like to see the Hawks go and get right now to add to this team? And hold up, before y'all answer, let me say this because I know how some of y'all get. You ain't got to be like, but I don't know what the Hawks. Just tell me who would you like the Hawks to go get.
Joe, I gotta go record. I'll see y'all.
All right, Mikey. Well, give me yours real quick,
Hey,
Mikey, before
Mikey.
you leave.
What?
Who would you like to see the Hawks go get real quick, Mikey?
Yeah, we want to see your
If I
opinions,
can get
man.
anybody,
Yeah.
I don't know. Lauri Markkanen seems pretty nice.
Okay. Go ahead, Jay.
I think I probably would lean more Aiden than anybody just because he feels the need at the 5. It lets me keep Okongwu on the roster. Him and Trey can play very well in the pick and roll. And I think he's a solid rim protector. I think he fits with the pieces. It's the attitude stuff. It's the awkward stuff.
Who you got, Burner? Man, I'm tired of calling niggas by their damn Twitter name too, man.
No, I like Burner, man. Just don't call me. Niggas calling me ATL. I like Burner. Burner cool. You call me Roe or Burner, whichever one.
All right, who you got, Ro?
I'm gonna do it's between Markkanen and it's got to be a big Markkanen and Ayton. I want a big. I'm gonna go Markkanen. That's it, without anything involved. Yep.
All right, who you got, TY?
If the price is not too steep, I would love Markkanen on this team for what he brings.
Kool-Aid?
I think the price is
Oh,
going
go
to
ahead.
be
Go ahead, T.Y. My bad.
I think the price is going to be too steep. So I wouldn't. I know Ingram gets hurt, but if we don't spend too much for him, Ingram would be nice, and Aiden would probably be in my opinion. But I don't know what the Hawks are. We never know what Landry's going to do. He could pull. You know, we never thought he was going to get Murray. He got Murray. So, you know, I don't.
What you got, Kool-Aid?
Those would be my choices. But just because we want those players, it doesn't mean that the Hawks front office wants those players either. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Who you got, Kool-Aid?
I take that trade I just read out to you. DeAndre and Ray. Yeah, Ray and Rupert. I think Ray and Rupert, he's a center too, right?
Cool.
Was he a center?
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is.
I think he was a center. I think he's a 7-footer. Well, I'm just saying. I think he's a 7-footer though.
Who you got?
Who
you got, Marion? And then once Mario and RT go, then we're gonna swing back to you, man. Give me your thoughts on the trade. So who would you like to see the Hawks go and get?
Well, you know, before the offseason even started, before the draft, you know, I had a trade for Aiden in mind, and I believe the Hawks need somebody who can get a bucket. To add to that, a cheap pickup to go with that is Jay Crowder. We need some toughness. We need some toughness on this team. So I'd have Aiden and Jay Crowder.
Who you got, Mario?
I would like to see Aiden come to the team as a center. But I want to shoot for the moon. I want Klay Thompson.
What?
That's just me.
All right. Who you got, RT? Who would you like to see the Hawks go get to add to what we got now?
Give me Walker Kessler and John Collins back.
You got
John made $25 million. I don't know if they're gonna pay that bread.
You got Halliburton on versus Brunson on SmackDown.
Who you got, Matt? Matt always you frozen or you sleeping? I can't tell what Matt be doing up there.
No, I was looking at my phone. I got Markkanen. I believe we're gonna get Markkanen.
Yeah, all right. So let me ask y'all this: people who would like us to get Markkanen. The Hawks, I think what Matt said, the Hawks have 7. Is it 7 picks or 7 first-round picks? Matt,
where we get these picks from?
7 first.
Oh shit, they really on SmackDown. He went lying.
So my question to y'all is this: would y'all give up out of the 7? Would you give up 5 of the first-round picks to get Lauri Markkanen? Anybody want to answer that one?
Absolutely.
Hell no.
No, heck no.
All day.
Hell no. Why? Like
no.
Why?
No.
Like unless
I'm confused. Did San Antonio get our pick?
No.
Like y'all, he's an expiring contract. You'd have to resign. Like if you couldn't even make that deal if you didn't know if he was going to resign. Like there for a lot of reasons. I like Markkanen for the offense. I just don't like him and Trey as a defensive pair. I want to bet him. I want a true center, like a true 5-man.
Well, Jay, let's discuss something real quick. I ain't forget about you, Murray. My bad. Let me say this, because I'll be forgetting. If you get Lauri Markkanen is what, a power forward?
4-3. He plays all over the front.
3-4.
He's a combo forward.
So who is going to? So if you do get a Lauri Markkanen, shout out to homeboy Cervantes with the super chat, man. Why not get Jeremy Grant? We're gonna get to that, my guy.
We got Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, we got Jalen and Mogay and Ricochet now.
So who goes to the bench if you acquire Markkanen?
Nobody has to go to the bench. I told you
have to play the 5.
It's Trey, a Ricochet at the 2,
right.
Jalen at the 3, Markkanen at the 4, and Akanu at the 5.
So Dyson Daniels is not starting.
Dyson Daniels likely
he
has
come
no
off the
path to
bench.
start in the Hawks.
But
him and Kobe off the bench.
Why not start?
Right? Because
why not start? And I know this is gonna sound great. Why not start him over Ricochet? Because what? And I'm only saying that due to
the spacing.
Oh, he can't shoot. That's right.
I mean, he might be a good spot up shooter, but we don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
I have Ricochet.
Talking about Dyson?
The shooting guard.
Yeah. No.
He shot 31% from 3
But Damon, think of that defensive back. Think of that backcourt off the bench.
Man,
Kobe
who was passing
and
him the
Dyson
ball?
off the bench.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I'm saying is, I would like, because people's hyping up. They saying Dyson is a great defender, and I'm saying
he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Say, and I'm saying it like this, and I'm not trying to shade on Richardson, but what I'm saying is Dyson Daniels is a proven NBA defender.
Watch some videos, dog. They all here. Just watch some film.
So
Elite.
why?
No, he's an excellent defender.
He's a really good defender, man.
So my point is, why not start over Richardson? But that's why you said he can't shoot.
I think Richardson is going to be a very good defender. And
I think Richardson.
But Matt, Dyson is a good defender now, right?
I just don't think that either one of those guys are really entrenched as a starter.
You could go either way.
You, if I had to start the year today, like if it was training camp today, I think they would lean more Kobe Buffkin at the 2 because he gives you the same defense. He can handle the ball, and the swing skill for him is can he make his open shots. But Kobe does a lot of the things on offense that Dejounte Murray did. He's a better passer and a better player in the pick and roll, and he gives you the dirty work on defense that Dejounte was not actually giving you next to Trey. So that's why I think they're leaning towards. But I can see the world where Ricochet starts at the 2. He would just have to win that in training camp. Like I think both of them open battle.
He can't dribble.
Yeah, but you have Jalen Johnson that can.
He can dribble. Yes, he can dribble.
Like the thing is, I'm not.
In his interview, he said he had to do better in getting the dribbling. You know, he said that himself, right?
I mean, yeah, he got to work. He got to work. He said he got to work.
He said that himself. That one thing he got to work on is dribbling.
But he can dribble. He can't dribble.
Every basketball player can dribble a little bit.
The thing is,
what basketball player can't dribble? Clint Capella can dribble.
Jalen Johnson the ball more next year. So this whole what the Hawks have to do. The thing.
Klay Thompson took less than 300 dribbles his whole career.
Well, here's the thing,
Mario.
When we went to the conference finals, we just had Trey, and when teams trap, all you really need to do is have a guy that can handle the ball and score. When they force you to play 4-on-3, you just don't want to get in another situation where they play you like the Miami Heat did, and you had nobody else that can do something with the basketball. And this time you got Jalen Johnson. You didn't have a guy like Jalen Johnson when you played the Miami.
So my dog, that's what I meant right there. Like if he's gonna play the 2, you got Trey. Who's they gonna lock down? Who else is gonna be at who in other positions outside of JJ? Who's gonna create?
I mean, you still would have a bogey on this team. You would still have
no. Starting position.
I actually said
I don't know. That's why I said
Ricochet is gonna mostly be a three playing at the 3 to catch and shoot, man.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be playing the 2, bro. I'm just telling you that now.
I don't know.
He gonna his situation. Because you know everybody who come to Atlanta, when they come to Atlanta, the first thing they think is to defend Trey, and the first thing they're gonna do to stop Trey, they're gonna pick him up at full court. Then they're gonna pick him up at half court. Then they can pick him up at mid court. So he gonna start getting rid of the ball when he get to half court. So sometimes when they pick him up and play and press him, he gonna have to that ball got to be. Cause I'm gonna tell you, whoever get the rebound gonna need to be the one dribbling the ball up the floor.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Because it gonna only be a certain time when they look to give that ball to Trey to set up. It's just like when Jalen Johnson get that ball sometime on the rebound, he taking it up the court. So if the 2 guard get the ball on the rebound, he better be prepared to take it up the court unless they sitting up a half court play. They got, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the 2 guard got to be able to dribble. He got to be able to dribble. He got to be able to dribble just good. Why you think Bogey?
But hey, we also got to prepare.
Bogey went and practice on dribbling so he can play that 2 guard.
Kool-Aid. To your point, what I like about this Hawks roster is that they have about 2 to 3 guys that you can realistically put next to Trey in a starting lineup or on the court with him that are 6'8", 6'5", and above that can do that. Because I think if you got pressed and you have Beat on the court, Beat can bring the ball up. I think Kobe Buffkin can bring the ball up.
Jalen can.
Jalen can. Dyson Daniels can. So I mean, they got a lot of guys that can do things with the basketball. It's just I don't know. Outside of Jalen and Bogey shooting the ball, I just don't know how many of them are really putting it in the basket. But if you're playing 4-on-3, I mean, shit, you should be able to score if you're playing 4-on-3 because they got a trap trade. So
right, exactly.
So
but
they
it's gonna be
set up.
very important that your two got to be able to dribble, man.
They set up a press and they double Trey, right? And he passed it off to Ricochet. Who else is on the court? Can he create from that press?
Well, he wouldn't have to create. He would just be. He would either have to shoot or attack our closeout, and that's the big thing.
He got.
Can he attack our closeout? If he
No,
does,
when Trey give that ball to him, it's gonna be before he cross half court though.
I think Ricochet is a smart enough player to make the right decision, whether it's swing, find an open man, or attack the closeout. But
I can tell you this.
Obviously, we don't know. That's why I say I have him penciled in as the starting shooting guard. But if I had to pick a guy right now, I'm probably starting.
Let me tell you what happened to Bogey one time. And this before Bogey went and started getting better to dribble. And this was a game I was at. Trey Young had got the ball. The ball had got it. Bogey had got the ball. And Trey, you know how they always say, Trey stick his hand out and ask for the ball. But instead of Bogey giving the ball to Trey to bring it down he just gonna bring it up the court. Guess what Bogey did? Because he could not dribble well. Before he got half court and when he saw the trap coming, he dribbled it off to his knee. And Trey Young looked at him and said, man, why didn't you just give me the ball? Now, last year, guess what Bogey was doing? And most of his practice and his drills was dribbling the ball so he could handle the ball a lot better when he playing that 2 spot. So that's why I'm saying that Ricochet gonna have to be able to dribble to be able to bring that ball at the floor if he gonna play that 2 spot.
He can dribble. He can dribble.
I understand every basketball player can dribble, but how well can he dribble to handle defenses that gonna be coming at him? That's the point I'm making.
He played. Okay, I'll give it Kool-Aid. I'll give it since y'all didn't watch him when he played, but before this past season with JB Borg, the season before that, and the season before that, he played pro. He was playing point guard, point forward, like Jalen Johnson does. He averaged 5 assists. So
I understand what you're saying, but when I hear a man and it come out his mouth saying what you got to do better, and he say I got to dribble.
That don't mean he can't. That don't mean he can't. You just say he want to get better.
Yeah, he has to work on one-on-one.
But how well can he
dribble? He got to dribble.
I watched scouting tape of it. And that was one of his weak points that he couldn't create off the dribble.
Let me ask
something else. What are his other weaknesses?
No,
he can pass.
No.
Well, free throws right now from my
higher than his assists.
You see how we nitpicking, dog? Like he 3-and-D, man.
Taking what we tell
like,
that.
All he has to do is be able to catch the ball.
But what?
Just play the three. Just play the three, man. Like he's supposed to.
He got two of the best attributes that you can have.
But
in the NBA.
So his other weaknesses was transitional defense.
Oh, so he had a transitional defense.
I ain't adding nothing. That's on the tape. Go watch it, bro.
Cool. You know the Euros is different in the league, man. They play a little harder over there.
Your boy Beat might start at the 2. I mean, like if you're concerned about if you need a guy that's big,
he's not.
Like,
I don't even know if he's gonna be on the
team. Say that again now.
Like I said, your boy Beat, he's definitely gonna be on the team. That Landry called him a member of the core. They're going to resign Beat Krejci.
He said. He also said DJ was a member of the core too.
Big Krejci is a point guard.
Yep.
Right, but I'm saying
he was drafted a point guard.
He could potentially be a starting shooting guard. You got Dyson. If Dyson, I just don't know what his shot is really gonna look like. If he can make the open shots, fine. You're gonna have a guy like Kobe Buffkin that could potentially.
Hey, real quick, shout out my guy Broken. Hey, shout out my guy Broken Helix. He gifted 10. Why am I echoing? Oh, I know why I'm echoing. My bad, guys. Shout out my guy Broken Helix, gave out 10 We Talk Hawks membership. Salute my guy. Appreciate that for the support, man. Supporting the channel. Appreciate that, my guy.
Oh, you know you did that. High support.
Y'all can finish. What y'all talk about anyway, man?
I'm just saying there's a lot of options on who can start at the shooting guard now. I just want a big man. Like,
yeah, we have an abundance. We have an abundance.
If Clay can start at
Right
2,
now,
it's good to have
the
options.
The wing is the least of my worries. I would love a Okongwu. Like, I don't care if he starts or not. He's gonna play his 25, 30 minutes a game. I want in terms of who's starting the game off, I want a guy that has the defensive ability like Ayton. I just hate that. I just don't like the things that come with Ayton. That's the only thing about it.
What comes with Ayton?
You talking about what is that? The attitude,
the locker room stuff.
He was like that in the Blazers.
He was like that in Portland. He was like that in Phoenix. I mean, it's just those are the things.
But hey, was it just because he didn't have a? Because I know part of the stuff in Phoenix was just because he didn't get the ball as much.
Right, that's what it
Look
was.
for how much, but yeah, but
he's not gonna have that problem. He's not gonna have that problem with Trey.
Play in the team game, the team system.
No, the problem he had in Phoenix was, he liked it in Phoenix when he thought the Suns was gonna build around him and Devin Booker. If you look, Ayton's best offensive years was before Chris Paul got there, when it was just him and Book, right? When Chris Paul get there, he was concerned after the first couple months because he wasn't getting the ball. Now, granted, they was winning, right? That's why he goes to Monty Williams and he says, "Hey, I would like to be more involved in the offense." Monty Williams promised him he was going to be more involved, and that's why Ayton told Monty Williams he wasn't going back in the game. Monty Williams never benched Ayton. Ayton told him he wasn't going in the game. So then when he hit free agency, he told the Suns don't match it. That's why he went and signed an offer sheet in Indiana. He did not want to be in Phoenix. Phoenix told him they wasn't going to give him max money. They didn't think no other team was going to give him max money till Indiana laid the hammer down. Once Indiana laid the hammer down, he told them don't match. They matched anyway because, I mean, business-wise, it makes sense. You're not gonna let
it was an easy contract to match too.
You ain't gonna let it. Well, it ain't easy because they didn't want to pay Ayton that money, or he would have never hit free agency to begin with. So they ended up paying him the money anyway. They did that before, if I'm not mistaken. That's before they made the move for KD. So then,
right, correct.
When they make the move for KD, if I'm not mistaken, my mind kind of fogged. When they made the move for KD, they used Ayton just to add depth because they had no other trade pieces. They had no other way to get better and get depth. So they traded Ayton to Portland. And then he go to Portland. And I mean,
I got
a question though.
I
got a question for.
Listen to how bad he was.
What's good, Ty?
But look how Trey makes Clint Capella look on the offensive end. Could you imagine DeAndre on the other side of what Clint Capella gets? But it'll be quite a bit more time. It'll get him involved in the offense. He'll get his flow going. I think he'll be a different player here because Trey makes everybody better.
Right. I believe. I'm with you, Ty. I believe. And this is just my belief. I know people got arguments. I believe if you get DeAndre Ayton here with Trey Young, right, that I think his whole attitude changes. Now, I will.
They boys.
I will give Matt credit. When Matt says you can't play 5 out with Ayton, okay, I will say true, but I will also say we will be our best years when we went to that conference final was when we was a pick and roll heavy team with a healthy and athletic big and John Collins also when he could run.
Back when Clint averaged 15 and 15.
No, I believe you get Ayton here with Trey Young. I believe Trey Young and Ayton. I believe Ayton and Trey Young will be an all-star.
Definitely.
Correct.
Yeah, but if you're trying on a winning team, it's hard.
He don't fit.
Look, him and Trey Young are boys, man. Their attitude gonna jail just as well as jail when they were McDonald's stars together, man. They gonna jail, man. Just like they gonna jail.
He doesn't fit.
Let me tell you
what we're trying
something.
to
You
do.
got two. They gonna pick and roll and pick and pop, man. I heard them talking about it. They gonna be hard to stop. Pick and roll and pick and pop. It's gonna be hard, man.
I don't.
You're right.
I think,
You're right.
like I said, and Mikey kind of touched on it. Like I think it's very clear throughout the draft. Now, I think it's very clear they want Okongwu to start. They're positioning in the roster for Okongwu to start. So, you know,
but this,
and it makes
what I
sense
gotta ask
because
you, Matt. But Matt, let me ask you this. If Okongwu starts, how vital is it that he has to be a 35+% 3-point shooter? If he can't hit that 3-point shot at a 35% clip, which, if correct me if I'm wrong, 35% is still below the league average.
Well, for a center, it's really good.
What type of advantage do you have with Okongwu out there offensively? Defensively, and here's the part two of my question with Okongwu.
I haven't seen anything.
Defensively, with Okongwu, this is what I hear fans say about Okongwu. I never heard a fan say he is a great defender. What I hear is Okongwu is good when he guards Giannis. So
skills.
with Okongwu playing, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you to check this. Is Okongwu that much better of a defender over DeAndre Ayton?
I think yes. I think for the scheme that we run, he's a much better fit. A, B, he shot 33% from 3 this year, so I'm asking him to raise it 2 percentage points.
On how many attempts?
Real volume.
I think he only had
How many attempts?
I think he took less than 2 a game, to be honest.
Less than 1 on the
less
stat
than
sheet.
Less than 1?
Well, I'm just giving y'all the percentages. So
okay, hang on.
There's no context in just percentages.
Yeah,
but
it's
we know
how many
I'll
attempts?
tell you this though, Jay.
Yeah, okay.
I bet
Ayton doesn't take any threes.
I bet you 80%. Well, but Matt.
Yeah, but Ayton
I bet you 80% of Okongwu's attempts, Jay. I bet you. Not. I'm just guessing. I bet you 85% of his threes. Hell, I bet you 85-90% of his three is from that corner.
Who? Okongwu?
Yep.
100%.
Yes.
100% of it.
So 35% from the corner is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
For a big man,
for a center?
No.
For a center?
Don't try to throw that position shit up there.
Well, I mean, the position does matter.
Is it good? Yes or no? Because when they were shooting 30% from the corner, everybody
it's okay.
This is the thing with Ayton. Can I say something, guys?
Like you want the shooting guards to be
hold on, let me say something real quick.
Overall, from the corner, you want them to be 45%. Like
I want him. No, Jay. No. What I said, Jay. What I said was I want him to be league average on more than 1 attempt a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me say something real quick.
I don't think that they made moves.
Don't say he can't. Don't say he can't do it, Demond.
I didn't say he can't do it.
Can I say?
No, Demond didn't say that.
Go behind Marion, please.
Let me say something real quick.
Let Marion go, and then let me go behind him. I got something to say.
Something real quick on the Ayton question. As you start to look at the dynamic of the team and how we've changed, we only have 2 scorers, and we only really have 1 scorer who can score in the clutch, and that's Trey Young. We put more pressure on Trey Young. The good news about getting an Ayton is that you get a guy who can get you a bucket. That's what we need. We need a bucket getter. Not just hoping that Okongwu can hit a shot, not just hoping that a scheme works. Because when it comes to the playoffs, when we get into the half court set, it's not going to be the scheme. You're going to need somebody who's able to get a bucket over good defense, and that's what we'll get with Ayton. We got a player other than Trey. Let me finish. A player other than Trey
in Phoenix
who can get a bucket over defense. Go ahead, Clay.
But Mary,
my turn, Matt. You had your turn to defend your 0-0. Okay. This is the thing. You cannot teach one thing, right? Height
and size.
Size 7'1".
Your boy Ayton is 7'1". right? Maybe about 7'2", correct?
No,
Am I
he's
correct?
7 foot.
Correct me if I'm wrong about his height.
Closer to 7 foot.
About
250.
He like 7 foot.
Yeah, 7 foot 250.
7 foot 250. And he 250. So he big. That's a big 250, 7 foot 250. That's nice. And then he's a guy, what I call a scoring center. That means you could throw it to him, and where you could throw him, you know, that little dead spot where it be right, like about a 5 foot from the rim. That dead spot that Clint Capella and Double O hesitate to shoot. Guess who's gonna be able to shoot and score from there? Guess how many points Aiden could get on his own? At least 10 or 15 on his own. We ain't talking about what Trey gonna set him up on the assist, but we talking about giving on his own. Tell me what center that we have that can get 10 or 15 points on his own. Man, that's what I always say. You got to get a scoring center because they are very important. So when Trey come down, they double team him. They're gonna put Aiden one-on-one with somebody. Guess what? Who's gonna start Aiden one-on-one?
Barbecue chicken.
And it ain't gonna have to be an alley-oop.
Who stopped
It won't even have to be an alley-oop. It won't have to be a lob. It just get it to him.
And he stretches the floor.
Exactly. And he can run.
What you, Jay, and Marion tell me is in conflict with what the Hawks tell me, what the Hawks are saying. Y'all said we need a center, blah, blah, blah. You look at their big board with one of the best center classes in the last 5 years, and the center wasn't even in their top 3 on their big board. So y'all keep saying, you know, Muzelis was 3, Reed Shepherd was 2, and obviously Ricochet was 1. So y'all telling me they need a center, but they're not operating like they need a center. So
I just don't.
They want to get one. They just want to get one in free agency. That don't mean they don't want a center.
Go ahead. Let me follow up on that. Let me follow up on that.
They evaluated Ricochet to be better players than the centers in the draft.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, man.
Hold on. Reed Shepherd too? Better than all the centers in the draft?
But I think they evaluated him to be. But I don't know how
Reed Shepherd
the Reed Shepherd thing. I think the Reed Shepherd thing was if the Hawks are going to blow it up. Because I think at the draft, what they were deciding on was an identity of how they were going to play, right? And so once they picked Zachary Ricochet and they took out they sent out AJ and that $5 million he was going to make for another guy, basically resetting the wing clock with a cheaper player. Like, it told me that they want to be big on the wing. They want to have Trey create, and they want to have him. They still want to find his pick and roll partner. They're just going to find it a different way. Had they picked Donovan Clingan, I would have said they were running it back with Trey and Dejounte, and they were going to use Aiden as the hub piece.
You know what Landry said? You know what Landry said? You know what Landry said for him picking why he picked Ricochet. They asked him. They asked him, well, Landry, why Ricochet? And one of the things he said, and not saw, he said, well, what we were doing, we was not trying to pick at the time a player that would fit the team. We were trying to get the best player. So at the time, Landry was saying that from his point, that Ricochet, from the day he saw him, that Ricochet was the best player in the draft. So he wasn't even thinking about trying to get a fit of a center at the time. His whole point was going to from his point of view, to get the best player of the class. And from his point of view, from what he's saying, that he saw Ricochet as being that person. And that's why he didn't go and get no center. And that's why he didn't get no player.
Check your phone, Matt. Real quick, let me read the super chat right here. Shout out to homeboy Oscar. Young at 1, Zach at 2, JJ at 3, Grant. I'm assuming that's Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, he's talking about Jeremy Grant.
And O at 5, Kobe and Dyson, your backup backcourt. Hunter, Mo, Nance. Nance, your front court. Grant, cheaper than Lauri. What y'all thoughts on Jeremy Grant?
I like Jalen Johnson.
Hold up, Jay. Let me say it like this. Thoughts on Jeremy Grant? Is Jeremy Grant better than Lauri Markkanen? And does Jeremy Grant make us a better team than having Lauri Markkanen?
I mean, adding a guy like Grant obviously is going to make us better, right? No matter how you scratch it. I mean, I would rather have Markkanen if that's the question. But
the thing is with Jeremy Grant, he can create and get his own shot though.
Yeah, but he makes a lot of money, and I like Jalen Johnson as my.
I mean, that's fair. Oh, I mean, yeah,
I just like I fans have to lose this infatuation with Jalen Johnson playing the three. Like this is someone that has not to you, Oscar. It's a good idea, but Jalen Johnson's advantages are at the power forward position. They go away significantly when you move.
Yes, because he's faster and he's more athletic than most fours.
The Hawks have always viewed Jalen Johnson as a big. They spent the past 3-4 years developing him to be a big. He will not be the three. He just won't. Like they drafted the guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So we got to lose that.
I don't care what he is, as long as he's on the court.
Yeah,
that's why.
Pretty much.
Not putting like that floor spacing in that roster is really bad.
That's why I say. Aiden, Jalen Johnson, and then Richard Shea at the 3, and then y'all can put whoever y'all want, Kobe, Dyson, with Trey on the floor. Any one of those guys you want to get?
Okay, so
Dick, Kobe.
Hey, Matt.
DeAndre Hunter.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Andre Hunter ain't gonna be. I told you gonna be in that trade.
Yeah.
So okay,
he's gonna be in that trade. I just told you, man. Watch and see if that trade came up. I think they're gonna be the next baby. Hunter, I'm telling you right now, Clint and Hunter is not gonna be here. Clint, Hunter, Bogey is on the board, man. They the next one by the time trade deadline. They're gonna be the next dump. Believe me. Watch and see what I tell you.
So
it's gonna be most likely Hunter. Hunter ain't gonna be here.
So today during the press conference, he talked about players like that fit the DNA, right? Like guys that can think, feel, react, react, fit into that 0.5 mentality, right? Really high basketball IQ. I don't think Ayton fits that description at all.
No, Ayton is not a Hawks DNA player.
Number one draft pick, championship already, been there. Final.
I'm not asking about that. I'm not asking about that. I'm asking the criteria that Landry laid out.
Hey, Matt.
How does Ayton fit
Matt.
that?
Well, I don't know what his DNA. I don't know what a Hawks DNA is. I'm lost on that. Anyway.
I just told you. Two-way players.
Hey, Matt.
I just told you what it was.
Sometimes I understand you telling me that. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I mean,
he's trying to play.
What it translates to are versatile two-way players that can do multiple things on both sides of the court, and that would do the little things required to win. That's it in a nutshell. Basically,
like Robert Hold on. Let me ask this in response.
Hold on. And can think, read, feel in the 0.5 framework. So I'm saying Ayton doesn't fit that. So, but go ahead.
Let me ask this in response though, Matt. Does Trey Young have Hawks DNA?
Mm-hmm.
No, but he's better than what they're looking for.
So there are exceptions to the rule, right?
Yeah,
no, you don't.
Absolutely right.
How they start playing on how the DNA, man? What? No,
man, Trey is the DNA.
You gotta lie about that, Jay.
I can't even sit here and try to act.
Sometimes you just try to clear whether he did.
He got one. Yeah, okay. You got one exception. You have one.
Yeah, but Trey, see the reason why,
and it's the superstar.
One Trey is a franchise, so he don't have to be
team. He gonna be 22, 24.
No, you can't. No, you can't have. No, you can't have two. You can't have two. You see, they got rid of Murray. Murray doesn't fit the DNA either.
Murray fits the DNA.
Murray don't fit the DNA. He fits out fans.
That won't get in Trey Young's way.
Come on, Burner. You act like
Dejounte Murray is more
like
cussing out fans and pushing refs, dog.
Hey, Burner. Hey, you act like fans don't be adding that nigga and shit. Come on, man.
They be adding Trey too. You ain't never seen Trey doing that. Trey get the worst hate.
Hey,
you can't take it. Get out the kitchen.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I ain't even gonna lie. if I was an NBA player, bro, I would have me a motherfucking burner account, bro.
Burner. Oh yeah.
I'd be lighting motherfuckers up talking shit to me. I'd be like, "Where the fuck you stay?"
So that's all I'm saying, man. Marion. That's all I'm Marion. Kool-Aid.
Hey man, hey,
Hawks
ain't got no
very
DNA.
clear criteria.
Yeah, because I had that, man.
That's your opinion.
Fuck all that shit.
I always got peace and everything. Y'all do wrong, man.
Everybody, by the way, look.
Go ahead.
Look, the non-player, 1, 2, 3, the 7 players, well, I guess the 8 now. The 8 players Landry Fields have brought into Atlanta, all of them fit that criteria. All of them.
What criteria?
So I know you said he don't got one, but he clearly laid it out today, and all 8 fit.
It's a fit. That's all. It ain't no DNA. How did he say he fit?
It's just another way of saying fit, right?
They fit the criteria.
What's the
you think he
criteria?
just pulling players out of his ass?
I didn't say that. My whole
we gotta make some. Hey, we gotta make some Hawks DNA. Hey, Matt. Hey, we gotta make some Hawks DNA shirts, man.
But Matt, sometimes you just gotta
Hey, I get
whether
one.
he fits the DNA or not. If you think he's gonna help, and DeAndre is an upgrade over what we have right now.
But Ty, Landry already said. Landry said he don't care how good they are. If they don't fit, he said the Hawks DNA. He said he's not gonna get them.
I just rather say if they don't fit.
Well,
don't stop at this BS.
Hey, Ty, I'm just a messenger.
I got a question. Do all the players that the Celtics have fit their system?
It ain't a system. They play. They're ballers.
Well, what? Because when I was reading about Joe Mazzulla,
I mean, I would say a majority of the players, yeah.
Joe Mazzulla. What I was reading about him and what he do at the Celtics. To be on the Celtics, what I learned, you got to be very you got to know how to play the game physically and mentally, because they don't really run plays. What he was saying was in Tatum, they were saying is more just based off of reads that you get and in the action they run. So he said you have to be able to read and just make the right basketball play. That's what they were saying. With
that being said,
now, hold on. Let me say this real quick. Now, with that being said, obviously he's not nobody going to come out and tell you what they really do, right?
It's on film anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, I'm just telling you what Mazzulla and what Tatum was saying. They were just saying it's just they run actions and it's off the read. You got to make.
I got something better for you, Damon. I've been saying
is that a DNA or is that just a smart basketball?
So with that being said, if that DNA, Damon,
go ahead.
Okay,
if it ain't
y'all
being
want to call it DNA, call it DNA.
So here it is. Here's what it's called, Damon. You take what the defense give you, right, and then you react to that. Right, whatever they're doing, there's always something to do to react to whatever the defense doing. That's why I talked about all season, right? You count on what they're doing, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? It ain't no I'm gonna do this and that's all. No, the defense gonna adjust it. Everybody's on film. Just like when I was playing the men's league, we ain't call no damn plays. You see what you got, then you do stuff off there. Oh, I'm gonna go down screen. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna get to the open spot if you're a shooter. You still have players that do things well, like shooting, right? So again, know your personnel, right? Know your personnel, and then you play off of it. It's basic as I can get it. That's why I said basic basketball. I can go play with dudes I don't even know who they are.
I know.
And I'm looking. Hold on, man.
Man, let him finish, man. Let him come on, man. You gonna let him finish, Matt?
Play with dudes. I'm hitting the point. I go play with dudes. I ain't been in since pandemic. That's when I kind of stopped. But I go play. I don't know who these dudes are. You figure out what they do well, what they do. Then you just start playing the game. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying? These are
that's how you play outside. Yeah, and play the LA Fitness and stuff. Yeah.
I'm talking about leagues, not just.
My bad.
Yeah. So, but my whole point is, again, they're professional. Either you're dumb or not. You know how to play the game or not. That's why
JC did say they was dumb.
Exactly. So look, if you
got so many words.
Yeah, you look at the Celtics, they play well together, right? And that's what it is. They understand the game and they play the game well. That's all it is.
All I'm saying
Go ahead,
is,
Matt. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this, Matt. Who? And I think somebody already asked this question. Maybe I missed it. Without Trey Young on the floor, Who is our?
No,
Damn, Demar.
he done muted himself.
Must have been a good question.
Nah, he's still there.
But
Now I want to know. I want to know.
If y'all haven't watched,
It's left us in limbo.
if y'all haven't watched the press conference, I would implore everybody to go watch it. For those who are looking for what the DNA is, what the characteristics he's looking for,
He still didn't really
spelled it out.
break it down.
He clearly spelled out exactly what he's looking for.
We don't have a DNA.
Talked about.
You can talk about all that.
But I'm saying,
right. Well, what's on the floor though? What's on the floor? I talk about what I see on the floor. They've been talking this DNA and all this other foolishness. I don't know how long. What's on the floor? What I see on the floor.
What other team says they have a DNA?
Thank you.
That is true.
I mean,
I don't hear
you don't have to be a
we have
you don't have
DNA.
to. You don't have to be a carbon copy of everybody else.
I don't hear Boston saying this is what our DNA is.
Man, who is their GM?
Hey, real quick, and I got to roll. My computer died. My point was, without Trey Young on the floor, who is our playmaker right now?
Jalen.
And who's our number 2 scorer right now with the guys we have right now?
Probably Jalen.
Jalen. Okay.
See, that's why I say Kobe had to be that backup to maintain that lead, man, coming off the bench. We're gonna need somebody to be able to maintain when Trey got off the floor. And Kobe on the one I can see could do that.
I'm agree with you, Kool-Aid. Jalen is good, but I don't see him as a scoring threat just yet. He can put up points. But can you give him the ball and say, go get me something? He's not there yet. So I would with Kool-Aid, and I look at Kobe a little bit more like Kool-Aid said.
Yeah, Kobe.
I think he showed. I think. Hey, Foot, didn't he show that he could do that last season?
Yeah, he did. He did. They were practicing with him on that.
He can score, but my whole point is, he's not a scorer, right? You see what I'm saying? That he's not that. All right, he gonna get you because of the way he plays. He gonna put points up, but say I need a bucket. Boom. Go get it.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because
I mean, developing that, yes, but he's not there yet. Is my thing.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So.
But Matt, I like the Okongwu / Ayton just because, and my reasoning is, and I totally agree. You can put Okongwu on your faster, bigger, or faster centers, but you need somebody to go up against your Jokic's, your Embiid's. Like if you put your bigger guys who are over 230, 250 pounds. Granted, if we were going up against the Thunder, I would put Onyeka on Trey or Chet right now.
To my start,
but I mean, if the situation needed, like if we get Ayton and he's not keeping up with Chet, then yeah, I'm putting Onyeka over Ayton, so because he can keep up. But say if we're going up against like a Jokic in the finals, or if we meet Joel Embiid in the conference finals, I'm going to choose the guy who can kind of withstand a 260, 280 pound man backing him down on the defense.
I would put it like this. What we say? Go ahead. I'm going to come out to you.
All right, so I put it like this. Lil O is a good reserve guy. I can't take that away from him. Nothing away from him. Him and Clint work well together, right? So as a reserve, right on this squad, he's a good reserve guy. It's a nice piece to have at that position. And what we didn't have, no one had a squad like ours with Lil O and Clint. Regardless how bad y'all think Clint is, nobody had a 1-2 punch like that, and that was very nice to have. Some deficiencies on both sides, but there wasn't really any major drop-offs per se, other than maybe some little slightly rebounding for Double O, and he just in foul trouble, can't stay on the floor. But that was a great 1-2 punch last year, in my opinion. So I don't dislike the guy. I'm just saying he's not a starter, right? And we need a bigger body at that position, to start to be able again. Because once that thing get into the playoff time, everything shrink up. You know, it gets more physical.
Exactly. And that's why I like Onyeka's time comes in the playoffs. Like, example, when he had to guard Giannis that series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I don't think any of us are saying Onyeka is like worse or better.
Right.
And then the thing is that with me coming in, the thing is with A, and we always say defense is what? Effort, right?
Yeah.
I would rather try to get Aiden to put in effort to get out on the perimeter and play defense at 7 foot or 7'1" than because you can't go because double O, either though double O get out there, but what if we going up against the Celtics and you got Porzingis shooting over top of him, and when we can get a 7-footer to get out there on the perimeter on him. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not opposed to getting a 7-footer. I'm just saying that the way that they're constructing the team today, it's lining up for Okongwu to start. That's all I'm saying.
No, I can see that.
What they want.
Why, man? Help me understand why you say it's lining up like that.
Because they put positional size at the 2, at the 3, right, and at the 4. So if you have some concern about Okongwu with his size, him and Trey are surrounded by size now. So especially if we get to what Quinn talked about last year, which is gang rebounding. Now at the 2, I got a 6'9" guy. At the 3, I have a 6'10" guy. We'll see who's at the 4. 6'9", 6'10". That's the way it's looking. And then
let me say this though. That's a different thing. What I just said. It don't matter what if you're talking about game from a size across from those other positions. When he matches up with real centers, right? That other size over there in game rebound don't mean nothing to me. When he's gonna match up against another big center, right? So I mean, again, you ain't really said nothing about how it's back matching up. I mean, I think it's a lot of bias from you, and that's okay. That's your guy, and I don't have a problem with that. But look, for schematically, he can't withstand that. And back to what RT was saying, folks keep taking that little series, a couple of games that he played Giannis well, and now carrying on for the next 3 years. That 3 years ago, like he's a
position
Giannis.
does Tatum play? The 3 or the 4?
Huh?
He plays the 4.
You know why Okongwu played Giannis so well.
That's serious.
Boston's center don't even lead them in rebounding.
Let me say this.
Center doesn't even lead them in rebounding.
Let me say this. Giannis is not a shooting threat. He's not going to shoot from the 3. Right. He's not going to shoot. He's just going to come downhill at you.
That's it.
And when he come downhill, he was a really good defender against Giannis because he would take Giannis below and not allow the ball to get up. And he'll come at you. So Okongwu was really good at that.
That's serious.
If Giannis stretched the floor and was able to shoot or do anything else other than that, because Giannis don't even post. And if Giannis did all of those things that are normal, and Giannis really one of those centers. You know who cooked Okongwu?
Lopez.
The other guy.
Lopez.
The 7-footer. Lopez, right?
Yeah.
He the one who cooked Okongwu. You know when Giannis
also Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas.
Check this out. When Giannis got hurt in that championship game and he didn't come back, guess who destroyed us on the board and killed us? Lopez. because we weren't big enough.
Mm-hmm.
They put Lopez at center, who was a stretch big, go out and shoot 3 and post at the same time, and it changed the whole perspective of that game.
And don't forget the back door.
Let me say this real quick. Hold on, man. Let me add this. What I'm saying about what I was saying about how he defended Giannis. But did y'all notice after that he ain't stopped Giannis no more? That's my whole point. People keep hanging on that series, like even with Joel Embiid. Yes, he played them well. But again, that after that, ain't no more. They abuse him now.
Grant, if we started Onyeka, yes, he will play good defense on him, but he's going to get taken advantage of every position.
How?
He's too small.
He's small, man. He's 6'8".
That's your opinion, sure.
No,
But like
well,
I just told
no.
you,
That's
No, no. I mean,
it's video evidence, bro. That's facts.
I mean,
I'm not giving
like
you
I
my
said,
opinion. That's facts. It's video
no, I mean, it's
evidence.
your
I
opinion.
mean, Demond. Let me, or no, not Demond.
I could show you a game where Clint Capella got abused.
I'm not talking about
an
Clint.
opposing
I'm
team.
talking about.
I mean,
I'm just saying you say he get
No,
abused.
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
but you up here saying like if Onyeka is 6'10", 6'11", which he's not.
6'8".
Because like exactly. But like if Onyeka is going up against Joel Embiid, who is 3 inches taller, 40 pounds heavier, he's going to get taken advantage of. Yes, he can stay in front of him and play good defense. But at the same time, Joel's still dropping 40.
Okay, but Joel averaged 36 against or 35 against Capella in the second round 3 years ago.
Because Capella has bad legs and he can't move fast.
But I'm saying y'all act like y'all are acting like a Conwu, you know what I'm saying, is getting abused and
by
he's the
bigger
only
dudes,
one that
yes.
has.
By bigger dudes, yes.
But Capella get abused. Capella get abused against every talented center that we play.
Not like Double O. Not like
We're
Double
talking about trading Capella, Matt. We're not talking about using Capella for this. This is about
Capella's, yeah. Exactly.
Y'all
We
are making
talking
it sound
about
like
we talking about Aiden. We talking about Aiden versus your Double O, taking your Double O. We talking about Aiden starting over Double O or another 7-foot center, Valanciunas. We just saying if we go get Valanciunas or Aiden or another, we trade for anyone that got. Cause see what I'm saying. What I'm saying that Landry done. It look like Landry is coming back around. He coming back around, and he trying to get a veteran center so he can get that Ricochet.
Andre Drummond dropped 20 points and 20 rebounds against us. 20 points and 20 boards.
It wasn't against Akamu because he didn't start that
What?
game.
Stop. Come on, Matt. Please,
Capella
Matt.
started that game. How y'all gonna
Okay, yes, he started the game, but Onyeka was on him. Onyeka had to cover him, and Andre Drummond took advantage of his size.
Andre Drummond.
It's crazy.
Man, he killed him.
Y'all call Akamu a bench player until it's time to put blame on him. Now it's his fault.
No, it's no blame.
We're not putting. It's not his fault that he's 6'8". It's not his fault.
Matt, I said on this team, maybe another team. On this team, we need more size at the center position.
No, we just got size at the 2,
I'm talking
3,
about
and
at
4.
the center, not at those, but at the center. This one,
Matt, the league is going big fives right now.
Exactly.
The league is going where your center is
bigger. I mean, like
7 feet or higher.
Did y'all see that big 7'7" guy? These guys are getting bigger. There's another guy about 7'4", 7'5", man, and he can move. I'm just saying they're getting bigger, man.
I'm not saying you can't add a 7-footer. I'm just saying I'm not saying you can't add a 7-footer. I'm just saying, like I said, the way that they are shaping up the roster currently, the way that they handle the draft process, it looks like they want Akamu to start.
But they're not done making moves yet, Matt. They're not done making moves yet, Matt.
I got they're not done making moves. I'm just saying
has nothing to do with it.
What's your point?
The way that they put together the roster so far, coupled with what's out there reportedly, they want Akamu to start.
To your point, Matt, you stated that we've added positional size to every other position except the 5.
Except the one where we need the size, yeah.
Why would we, if that's the way that the Hawks are moving towards positional size?
Dumb again.
Why not get positional size at the center position?
Because Akamu, all the numbers suggest he's going to be an excellent center, starting center. All the numbers suggest he's going to be.
The numbers doesn't suggest that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Every time he started, his numbers are like 16, 9, and 2.
Matt, you talking about
every time he started. When he plays up, hold on.
You be clarified. You said you still going to 9 games. You ain't telling the whole story.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just not. I was about.
What is his number? What's the numbers? Take his number in his career when he started. What does he have? We already talked about this. We did. You just called out numbers for 9 games, bro. Come on, bro.
No.
What's his number?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
When he plays over 25 minutes, he averages a double-double. Last year, when he played, and I have to find it, but the guy posted it on Twitter. When he plays over 25 minutes, he averages 13.
But what games were those? Were those games against competent centers?
I mean,
Show me where. Show me.
I can't go in and nitpick every single game. But I'm
No,
saying
ain't
the
a
numbers.
nitpick. You made a statement.
Yeah.
His numbers overall, when he plays at least
So
25 minutes,
Matt,
numbers
this the
overall
point.
are very good.
Okay, they're good, but the opponent is dropping bigger numbers. Jokic is dropping 50 and 16. Joel Embiid is dropping 45 and 15. Andre Drummond is dropping 20 and 20. And Jonas Valanciunas is averaging a career is playing career.
Trailblazer game when Aiden put up 30 points on Okongwu.
Yep.
Hang on, go ahead. What was you saying, Matt?
Points on Okongwu, did he not? What he had 30 and 10 that game when we played against Portland.
I think he's talking about Valanciunas.
You see what I'm talking about now? When we played against Portland and coach got mad because we lost to him when Aiden put that 30 on us. And he was shooting over the top of double-O.
Because he didn't play. He was injured by that point.
No.
He was injured. Which game are you? If you're talking about the game in Portland, he didn't play that game. He was injured.
Matt, this is why.
So he put that 30 up on Clint. Who he put that 30 on? He had to put on. It was who he put it on. Who did he put the 30 on?
Matt, don't froze again.
I'm gonna. So Onyeka's stats. Hang on. He played 55. He started 8 games this season.
Mm-hmm.
8 games, averaged. Let me see. 10 points, 6.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists on 61% from the field, 33% from the line, 79% from the free throw line, and 64 effective field goal percentage. But his last games, his last 5 games, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 11.7 rebounds, 21 and 8 rebounds. Those are his last 5 games.
Okay, and let me come behind that. How many of those 11 points that he created on his own, or did they come off an assist from Trey?
It was playing.
Think about that.
Trey had 14 assists.
I guarantee you, every last one of the 11 points on the day, his free throws came from an assist from Trey.
Okay. What is
at the end of the day? At the end of the day, if you look at Matt said if he played 25 minutes, he scored 16 points. Right?
Okay.
No.
Hang on.
I didn't
those
say
last 3 of those games, the 11 points, 12 rebounds, he played 33 minutes.
Yep.
The 11.7 rebounds, he played 32 minutes. The 21 points and 8 rebounds, he played 34.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Numbers don't lie, man.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
But
yes,
you said something different, bro.
No, I said when he plays. You're not listening. I said when he plays at least 25 minutes, his numbers are 13, 9, and like 1.9 blocks.
No, you said 16, Matt.
No, when he started this past season, it was at 16. It was 16.
Doubles, bro.
Matt, you said 25 minutes. I mean, just telling you what you said. That's why I called y'all on it. But
he also said triple double.
What I said, that's not what I said.
Right,
he started this season, when he started, he was at 16, 9, and 2.
Hey, Matt, what would you classify as starting level minutes? What would you classify as starting level minutes?
Starting level minutes? I would say 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay, I got you right here. So his top game where he played 36 minutes, he averaged 22 and 16. The next game, he played 35, 19 and 10. The next game, he played 35, 19 and 11. The next game, he played 34, 18 and 5. The next game, he played 33. He averaged 21 and 8. And those 5 games are his highest scoring / rebounding.
And is that bad?
I'm not saying it's bad, but that's only 5 games.
What's up,
Yeah,
Larry?
I mean, he can only play. He can only play the game. He can only play the games with the minutes afforded to him.
Well,
But how
don't
about
add that to it
how
then.
about this? When
Trey and
I'm saying
JJ
those are
are
good
this.
numbers.
started against
Those
Chicago,
are good numbers.
when he started
Oh,
against
we
Chicago,
extrapolating right now.
started against Chicago,
Yeah, that's what Matt doing. He don't like that.
I think
We
so.
extrapolating right
minutes.
now.
When he started against Chicago, he played 33 minutes, and Vucevic, Nikola Vucevic,
Vucevic.
Yeah.
24 and 11 in 500 shooting, and 1 for 2.
Is that the playing game, Marion?
No. This is a regular season game where he was starting, and Vucevic put up 25 and 11.
Let Larry get in. Let Larry get in. Go ahead, Larry.
What's wrong, Larry?
Go ahead, Larry.
What's wrong, Larry?
Man, I can't, man. I simply can't with Landry, bro. Matt says, "Oh, it's gonna magically turn into another deal. Just wait. And then when it doesn't turn into a deal, well, we tried.
Yeah.
No, you did. You don't.
Hey, that what Coonan said today, right? We tried.
That's what he said, bro.
That's what he
They
said.
already laying
Setting
down
it
the
up.
foundation of the excuses, guys. Kool-Aid was right. They trained Trey and Dejounte.
No, they're not.
Okay. Let's see if this trade happens.
Hey, man, Coonan is the
Where's the
marketing
video?
guy.
Someone was hitting me up in my stream, man. We just ended. Congratulations to the Braves, 6-1 on the Pirates. They needed that.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Winning the game. So yeah.
Shout out.
Braves. So yeah, Braves definitely raised my spirits because I heard that. It's like 15 minutes before my stream. I had to be composed because everybody was asking me about what do you think about the Dejounte trade? Every question, nothing about Braves, and I was just trying to keep my composure so I would not blow a gasket.
You already did that.
I'm not.
Let it go, Larry.
I'm not gonna sit here and blow sweet nothings in anybody's ear about this, man. Like the fact that you gave DeJounte Murray over for a bag of Skittles, Larry Nance Jr., bruh. Like I know what you said, but prior to when we was in the chat, Matt, I see what you're saying. But unless that comes to fruition, your boy needs to be fired, man, or slapped. Either one.
So
you got to prove that DNA, man.
Hold on, Larry. We gonna go backstage, Larry. We're gonna go backstage. Thank y'all for being a part of the stream. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.
Oh yeah, y'all been on for 3 hours.
Hey, yeah.
My word to Damon and end the stream at a good time.
Hold on, Matt. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and post.
Man,
the
y'all
link.
got 200 people in the stream. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna post a link to the backstage, man. If y'all wanna jump in. Here, like Larry, I stopped, got some pizza, came back, ate, and they were still on. That's why I jumped back on.
yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Before you end the stream,
Yeah, shout out.
You hit that like button, man.
Yeah,
make
the
sure
link
you
is in the
hit
chat.
that like
Yeah.
button. If you
And also tell if you have Hawks friends who like the Hawks, send them our way, guys.
Exactly. And if you
I've been trying to tell my people to come look
this
at us,
whole
man.
3 hours, put a double like in the chat. All right. Let's see how many likes.
If y'all want to hear Larry blow his gasket, come on to the back. I'll calm him down.
We got popcorn.
Nah, it's gonna get worse now.
No,
so we're looking at 117 likes, right?
That's like holding the belt.
That's good.
Oh yeah, you open the door. Yeah. I'm
It's
PG when the
703
camera on.
people watching this, man.
Exactly.
703.
I see that.
That's right.
Hey, shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out.
I just saw
That's
121
amazing.
likes, man.
Man, y'all better keep
121
this
likes,
going.
man. We up,
Yeah.
bro. Come on, keep